What's up, paperwork gang? Welcome to the paperwork party. My videos are for entertainment and educational purposes only. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 and the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit educational and personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. So everything that I say from now on is allegedly. Everything I say from now on is allegedly. Alright, paperwork gang, let's get to it.
What's going on, everybody? It's Kyle 420. Want to give a big shout out to Paperwork and the Paperwork gang. When you come in, get them likes up, man. Don't let that man ask more than once. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. My likes should match my views.
Party, receipts are us. This your girl T Holbrook coming through, representing that paperwork party. Through the thick and the thin, paperwork party will never stop. It will never end. Y'all better put some respect on our name. Gang.
To give a shout out to Paperwork and the Paperwork Party Network. I thank God for allowing me to come across his path and to become a part of the movement. Paperwork come with receipts and he come with the paperwork. And I love Paperwork and I love Paperwork Party. Gang.
What's up, gang? This your boy Luke. Yeah, I'm rolling with the Paperwork Party. Paperwork Party come with that real shit, the facts. That's F-A-C-T-S, facts. Or F-A-X, facts. Gang.
It's always good to see the paperwork. Gang. Thinker, it's always good to see the paperwork. Gang. Thinker, it's always good to see the paperwork. Gang. Thinker, it's always good to see the paperwork. Gang.
What's up, paperwork party? Gang. It's paperwork party, paperwork gang. Hit the like button. Let's go. When you come in, let go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. My likes should match my views. That's right, man. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. My likes. So when you come in, hit the like button. What's up? My likes should match my views. Hit the share button. My likes should match my views. Hit the notification. Let go. My likes should match my views. Come on, y'all. Yeah. My likes should match my views. Let go. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah. Hit the like button. My likes should match my views. Hit the like button. I hit the like button. Come on. Hit the like button. My likes should match my views. Let go. My likes should match my views. Let's go. My likes should match my views. My likes should match my views. Let go. My likes should match my views. Hit the like button. What's up, paperwork gang? Gang. Yeah. Hit the like button when you come in. Hit the like, notification, man. Cash out, let's go, y'all. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out, or get your ass out. Let go. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out, or get your ass out. Let go. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out, or get your ass out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out, or get your ass out. Come on, y'all. Or get your ass out. Hit the cash out, man. Or get your ass out. Go on and just get out, man. Come on. Or get your ass out. Donate to the channel. Or get your ass out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Or get your ass out. Hit the cash out. Come on, y'all. Hit the cash out. Hit the cash out. Or get your ass out. What's up, paperwork party? It's paperwork party, paperwork gang. Hit the like button when you come in. Let go. Hit the likes or get the hell off my page. Paperwork party, I done stepped up on the stage with no script laid. Come off the fade on this page. Riding with a 12 gauge, I'm spilling the lemonade. My helicopter got blaze, a condominium with base. They ask my real age, I'm chilling with Dennis Quaid. Hit the like button, hit the cash app. Donate, don't hate, I'm in Mexico sitting on wait. Hit the like button or get the hell up off my page. Paperwork party. I done stepped up on the stage with no script laid. Come off the fade on this page. I'm riding with a 12 gauge. I'm spilling the lemonade. My helicopter got blades, a condominium with maze. They ask my real age. I'm chilling with Dennis Quaid. Hit the like button, hit the cash out. Donate, don't hate. I'm in Mexico sitting on wait. What's up, paperwork gang?
Paperwork party, you know that we got it, you know I can change. People that tried to go make me tell them I never could change. I just got on the interview and I just had to go rap and I sing. And they know about me and they know that I'm trapping and I'm bringing my thing, yeah. Paperwork party. People, I'm jumping, I'm gnarly, yeah. Nigga, I'm calling. I watch the TV like I Carly, yeah. She wanna starving, yeah. Never gonna stop, I was starving, yeah. I finished what I started. I'm chilling with paperwork party, yeah. For real.
Shout out to the gang, man. Paperwork party for life, man.
Listerine, they addicted to my music like nicotine. On the paperwork party, he said he got things. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a flesh thing. I'm from H-Town, Blue Whip, Listerine. They addicted to my music like nicotine. On the paperwork party, he said he got things. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a flesh thing. I'm from H-Town, Blue Whip, Listerine. They addicted to my music like nicotine. On the paperwork party, he said he got things. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a flesh thing. I'm from H-Town, Blue Whip, Listerine. They addicted to my music like nicotine. On the paperwork party, he said he got things. He call them crackheads. I know niggas that ain't got the keys to the car, but they can start it with a flathead.
Mike, check, yo. Season 4, man, for real. Season 4, paperworkparty.org. Let's go, gang. What's up, family? What's going down, man?
Groups that we're dealing with now.
Y'all be stealing content. You come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, yeah. Come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, hey. Pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They wig fall off, they name humble, they trying to repent. We put them on blast real fast, now I'm the bad guy. They become the victim, I'm guilty because I reply. Reporting all my content and crime, running to YouTube. Demonetize the paperwork party, they pulling voodoo. These bald-headed elderly women, see, I ain't gon' have that. It's the wig on, we verify that wig on. Hey, they come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, hey, they come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, they pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They wig fall off, now they humble, they trying to repent. We put them on blast real fast, now I'm the bad guy. They become the victim, I'm guilty because I reply. Reporting all my content and crime, running to YouTube. Demonetize the paperwork party, they pulling voodoo. These bald-headed elderly women, see, I ain't gon' have that. It's the wig on, we verify that wig on. You come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, hey. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. You pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. You pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, hey. They pop up on the paperwork paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on, hey. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Man, this season 4, man, we ain't having that. Wanna check out the paperwork party, go to paperworkparty.org. It's going down, man. It's your boy Paperwork, man. I'm out, yeah. Gang, gang, gang. What's up with it, paperwork party, man? Shout out to the gang, man. If you in the building, hit the like button, gang. My likes smash my views. If you in the building, we got 177 people in the building. Let's get the likes up, gang. Let's share this page. Let everybody know we are live. July the 3rd, 2023. We are live. July the 3rd, 2023. Shout out to the gang. Shout out to the gang, man. Look, good morning to everybody that's on the East Coast. My bad. West Coast, good morning. Good afternoon to everybody on the East Coast. What's up with it, gang? Man, we got another good show for y'all this morning, man. Make sure you got your laxatives going. Make sure you got your coffee, your food. It's going down, man. I hope everybody had a good weekend this weekend. I hope everybody did something productive this weekend. All right. I hope everybody did something productive because we back up in here, gang. All right, let's get them likes up, man. Make sure you get them likes up. Likes should match the views. Shout out to the game, man. Shout out to everybody stepping in this bitch. Let me see who in the crowd. Let's throw our hoods up real quick. I can't scroll up to the top. Let's throw our hoods up real quick. Let me see who in this bitch. Shit, what's up with it? Insop, straight from LA, man. What's up with it? Insop, where? Straight from LA up in this motherfucker. We got West Side. West Side stepping in this morning, gang. Let's get them hoods in the crowd, man. Let me see where y'all from. Let me see who's in the building. Who's in the building? Georgia's in the house, man. Shout out to Georgia, man. Texarkana, Texas in this bitch. You know what I'm talking about? We got Detroit, Georgia. You see what I'm saying? 615 up in here. Harlem World. Shout out to Harlem World. Mason Bella. Queen City, North Carolina up in here, y'all. What's up with it? What's up with it, Petty Patience? Shit, the Bay Area stepping in, Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Detroit, deep up in here this morning, y'all. Sinaloa, the Mexican cartel. What's up with it, Mari? Mari's in this bitch this morning. Texas, stepping in with the paperwork party. What's up with it? Cleveland, Ohio, stepping in. LA, Detroit, 330 Canton, Ohio, Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. What's up with it? Detroit in the house. What's up, Laveau? Weiler, Mississippi's in the building, y'all. H-Town in the building. Shout out to Cam G, man. Memphis 10. I go my girl Lady D up in this bitch. Sunrise, sunrise, sunrise. Jacksonville, Florida in the house. Philly, Illinois, New Orleans, South Carolina, Baltimore 410. They shooting over in Baltimore, gang. Louisiana's in the house. Shout out to Let Me Find Out. Now, let me find out. TV up in the house, gang. Chicago, Greensboro, North Carolina, Ohio. Ohio's deep. Harrisburg in this bitch, man. Shout out to my boy Cal 420. West Coast, Louisiana, Tennessee, North Carolina in this bitch. Henderson, North Carolina, 252. Rockford, Illinois. Brooklyn in the house. What's up with it, gang? Louisiana again. NC, Virginia Beach, Mississippi. Good morning, y'all from DC. Uptown 215 in the house. Birmingham. Los Angeles. Los Angeles is Los Angeles, gang. Y'all know how it is, man. Hartford, Connecticut stepping in. McKinney, Texas up in the building. Shout out to my girl, Nikki. She's a moderator in the clubhouse. Nikki Hayes, gang. You see what I'm saying? Shreveport, Louisiana, Chicago, Illinois. Marietta, Georgia. My boy, LA stepping in. See St. Louis, Chicago. California's in the building. Hope y'all having a great weekend. Shout out to my girl, Zakaya, y'all. That's Zakaya, one of the best researchers in the crowd. We got Las Vegas in the house. Shout out to Miss Queen. Detroit 313 is in the house. Queen Brill is saying good morning. Jackie Martin is straight from Canton, Ohio. Greensboro, North Carolina. What's up, gang? And y'all, come on, gang. Y'all know we got Las Vegas in this bitch. Shit, we got Houston, Texas, Riverdale, Georgia up in this motherfucker. Jersey stepping in this morning. Much love all the way from Michigan. Michigan in here, gang. It's going down. Dade County, man. Florida in this bitch. Ain't no party like a paperwork party because a paperwork party don't stop. Shout out to the gang. The Netherlands. What's up with it? The Netherlands, man. We need some vacation time up in this bitch. What's up with it, gang? Good morning to the paperwork party if you're on the West Coast. Good afternoon if you on the East Coast. We about to get started here in a minute, gang. Shout out to the gang, man. If you in the building, be sure to hit the like button, gang. The light should match the views. We got the moderators in the crowd, you see what I'm saying, keeping it clean. And we got the members, the green beans. All right, so shout out to everybody that's in the crowd today, man. All right, now I do got a questionnaire up. The questionnaire is Miami Homicide covering up the death of jackyje with withholding public information? 92% people think, 92% of the crowd thinks that Miami Homicide is covering it up. 92%. God damn. That's a lot, gang. That's a lot. Shout out to the gang, man. Golly, I didn't know it was that many people thinking it, but guess what? Y'all know we're going to make another infamous phone call today. We making another infamous phone call today, so we definitely going to be in the building talking with Homicide to get some answers. Shout out to Alaska in the house. I remember last time I was in Alaska, Emma is regretting his journey is most definitely in the house is going down. Somebody said I should have a paperwork party cookout. Nah, I don't even have no cookout. Shout out to DJ Lady Dot, Desiree. She hungry, y'all. She wants to meet people. Nah, hell nah, not on this. It's going down, gang. Georgia's in the house, man. Gettysburg, Pennsylvania's most definitely in the house, gang. Y'all know how it is, man. Y'all know how it is. Y'all know how it is. Okay, that go Vegas. Yeah, hey, it's going down, Miss Queen. It's going down. Slot machines, all at the airport. Shout out to Miss Queen in the house. Baltimore is definitely in the building. Katrina Edwards stepping in with the paperwork party. You see what I'm saying? Shaquille Peavy stepping in. Y'all know what it is, man. It's going down, man. Who we on this phone with? You know who we calling. Who we on the phone with? You know who we calling. We call Homicide. We call Homicide. We call Homicide. Yeah, we call Homicide. Yeah. Hey, who we on the phone with? You know who we about to call Homicide in a little bit. But before we call Homicide, y'all know I got to do my headline news and shit. I got a special headline news today. I got to put y'all up on some game, man. Too many people asking me too many crazy questions, so I got to put y'all up on some game. But watch this game. This is what we're going to do. Before we get into headline news, and I hate talking about this dirty ass bitch. I really hate talking about this old stanky ass, infested ass bitch. All right, but what happened was I was contacted by YouTube. All right, so what happened is she's flagging my page. All right, and what it was is YouTube told me I can use her face on my page. I just can't use her government name with her birthday. I'm gonna say this one more time. I talked to YouTube over the weekend. YouTube sent me an email. YouTube said I cannot use her government name on the page with her birthday in it because she don't want people to know she's 37 years old. She don't want people to know that. All right, she don't want people to know that. But we definitely put her out there, and we're going to let the world know, yes, she is 37 years old. All right, so she's contacting YouTube, but guess what YouTube did? YouTube took a video down. Now, I'm putting this video in the comments because this video is still on Rumble. So the video I'm putting in the comments is on Rumble. So this bitch is working overtime. She can't steal y'all money, so she's trying to steal content from the page. I tell y'all how it go. Y'all be stealing content. You come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. Y'all be stealing content. So YouTube told me, YouTube said, okay, we got to take this video down because you used her name and her birthday in this video. You can use her face, but you can't use her name and birthday. All right, so watch this game. This is what I'm going to do. I want y'all to type in the crowd her name and birthday because I can't put it on the screen. But you can put it in the crowd. All right, so her name is Candace Lorraine Uzel, February the 3rd, 1986. Matter of fact, let me type it in because we can put it in the crowd, but we just can't put it on the screen. Candace Lorraine Uzel, February the 3rd, 1986, 37 years old. All right. Let's just flood the crowd with this bitch name, y'all. Let's flood the crowd with her name. All right, Lady J got it up. I'm not gonna look. I can't put it on the screen. I can only put it in the comments. I cannot put it on the screen. Let's let everybody see. I'm gonna tell you something, killer. Everybody knows your name and your birthday, so I don't give a fuck about all that other bullshit you got going. Calling YouTube. You got them to take a video down, crying to YouTube, and guess what? They're gonna put it back up. I'm gonna show y'all how they're gonna put it back up here in a minute, because I've been talking to YouTube this whole fucking weekend. Yeah, there you go. Look, I can't put it on the screen, but I'm looking at the crowd. Flood the crowd so everybody can know. Everybody already know your dirty ass name. Candace Lorraine Uzel. Everybody knows your name. All right. Shout out to Jesus Rocks, man. Shout out to Paperwork Party, Broward, Florida, and Jamaica for vacation. Had to catch the show. I don't know why YouTube giving me so much trouble to give you donations in Brazil. Don't worry about it, man. Don't worry about it. It's going down. Shout out to my boy Jesus Rocks in the house, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. Appreciate Jesus Rock supporting the Paperwork Party while he's on vacation, gang. Because I'm still literally on vacation my damn self. All right? I'm still literally on vacation my damn self. I've been taking private flights. Shit, I hit up Dallas, Texas. I hit up Austin, Texas. Now I'm back in motherfucking Houston. All right, y'all seen me on the waters yesterday. Y'all seen me on the waters. Shout out to my boy Jesus Rocks, man. I love you, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. It's definitely going down, man. Shout out to Jesus Rocks in the house. Appreciate you passing the plate. That's Jesus Rocks, gang. He's definitely passing the plate. All right, gang, but watch this. So YouTube contact me. They say, look, you can use that ugly ass face. Just don't put her name and her birthday on the screen. So since you don't want people to know your name and birthday, because you lying telling everybody you 30 years old, you had your son when you was, 15, you're doing bad, you need help, I need a motel to live in, I need food, I need this, I need that. Yeah, that's what you need. All right, bitch, we need to get your name, your birthday to everybody that you stole money from. All right, now I got an email this morning. I haven't checked it yet. From I think Dolores Perkins, one of the good members of the Paperwork Party. She was a fucking member, and you stole her from the Paperwork Party and hit her in the. Oh my gosh, she sent me some screenshots. I gotta check them. People are still sending me screenshots to this day. Look, we about to contact this week, gang. We already getting it together. We about to contact the FBI. We about to contact Clearwater Police Department in Florida. We will be filing a police report against Candace Lorraine Uzel, a 37-year-old dirty ass bitch. You see what I'm saying? Born February the 3rd, 1986. But she told everybody else she was 30. I'm like a little sister to you. I'm like a little bitty sister. Yeah, you like an older, dirty ass sister. A dirtbag ass bitch. And you know what? I really think you need to be behind bars. I don't condone people going to jail. I do not condone people going to jail. But when I contact Clearwater Police and I let them see the video of you admitting to the federal crime, they're going to get that to the FBI. And we will be making a report with the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Even though I don't fuck with feds, I'm definitely about to contact them about your ass. All right? We're going to contact Clearwater. We getting at CPS, Child Protective Services. We definitely contacting them. We definitely contacting Child Protective Services. We need to rescue that little ugly ass monkey you got running around your house. He needs to be rescued and put in a facility, you see what I'm saying, where people will treat him right. All right, so whatever seed you made, it needs to be rescued. So we definitely contacting CPS. We contacting the FBI and Clearwater Police Department. So you can keep contacting YouTube, because guess what YouTube told me? YouTube said that once I get the police report, once I get the FBI report done, send them a copy and they're going to put the video back up. So the video that you had taken down, let me put it back in the crowd so y'all can see. Because you can go to Rumble and look at this video. You can, and Rumble ain't going to take the video down, bitch. Only reason YouTube took that video down was because I put your name and your birthday on my screen. All right, that's the only reason they took it down. All right, so Rumble ain't taking shit down. So the video that she took, I'm putting in the comments. Anybody can check out this video because it's a video from last week. Anybody can check out this goddamn video. All right, so check it out. And look, it's a beautiful video, but it'll be back up. All I got to do is get those police reports back to YouTube in the legal department. Once I get them those, they're going to put the video right back up, because then you'll be known as like a fugitive, or more like a person that's abusing your child. All right, a person that's abusing your child. Shout out to Killer Hog in the house. Appreciate the super chat. I am a fat slob who steals nuggets and cash. Shout out to Killer Hog in the house, man. Appreciate that super chat. Appreciate Killer Hog supporting the channel. She is a fucking hog. She's a dirty bitch and look like she got a penis in the middle of her forehead. I don't know what that little cricklet is in the middle of her forehead, but it looks like a penis. All right, it looks like a fucking penis. Big ass nose. Big ass motherfucking me. Her nose big as fuck. Big ugly. I can stick my dick all the way up your nostril, bitch. Big ass nose, gang. Appreciate Killer Hog, man. Appreciate you making that Mimi too. We like that, man. That is so beautiful. Not the face, but the fact that you actually put that together. Yeah, she's a scammer. Appreciate that. Appreciate you supporting the channel. All right, today is going down. Look, I'm not behind that gang. I don't know who made that Mimi. I don't know who made that. You see what I'm saying? I'm not behind that, but they are definitely welcome on this channel. All right, so look, like I said, gang, just like the wig on, wig off say, they label me, they try to be a victim. They label me a bad person. They try to contact YouTube. Listen to the words to wig on, wig off. That's exactly what this bitch is doing right now. Everything that I say on the wig on, wig off is what she's doing. But your time is almost up, Candace. Your time is almost up, Candace. It's almost up. It's almost up. When the FBI knock on your door, because I'm going to tell you something, and this is what I want everybody to do. Everybody that's already contacted me, contact me again, because my DMs are filling up on Instagram. Contact me again, you see what I'm saying, so I can add you to the list. If you want your name in the police report as a person of reimbursement, all right, I'm not telling the police to contact you or nothing. They need to know the names of the people that was stolen from. I already have like about 20 names, but contact me to remind me. You see what I'm saying? Contact me to remind me. You feel me? And then that way I can add you so they'll know that you got stolen from, and you will be reimbursed. Remember, gang, anybody that's been stolen from a federal crime, they have funds set up that they issue out to people. Just like I know one person gave her $955. You can get reimbursed by the funds they have set up. I got to check with Clearwater and see if they got funds, but I know the FBI got funds set up for situations like this for reimbursement. Maybe a percentage, maybe you'll get all the money back. Either way it go, gang, you see what I'm saying? You may get your money back, but they need to know the level that this crime has been put up on the paperwork party. And I wasn't going to file a police report until this bitch started contacting YouTube and shit, but fuck that shit, bitch. We got to get you the fuck up out of here, you stupid ass, dirty ass bitch. All right, you got me waking up early in the morning calling you a bitch. And I love my black women. I love my sisters and brothers, but you are a bitch. All right? So we definitely going to report you. We're going to report you to the FBI, Clearwater Police Department, and CPS. That's what's on the list for this week when it comes to you. All right, so like I said, get ready for the knock on your door. All right, and don't think you can run from the feds, especially when you're on my platform admitting to a federal crime. I asked you, did you just admit to a federal crime? That bitch said yes. Oh, Clearwater would love to see that tape. I don't give a fuck. They gonna love to see that tape, or you on the platform. The FBI gonna love to see that tape. I'm sending them a copy. They need to see you. Your dumb ass got on my platform and showed your face. Now let me tell y'all how dumb she is. If she never wouldn't have showed her face, you know what the police department would have told me? They would have been like, well, wait a minute. How do we know that's her? We heard a woman talking. We heard a woman talking. How do we know that's her? You have to prove paperwork that that's her behind that avatar talking. Well, guess what, gang? I ain't got to prove shit. You cut your camera on and you showed us who was behind the avatar. When you cut your camera on and showed us who was behind the avatar, that's what I call checkmate. All right? Everybody flood the comments with checkmate. All right? This bitch has been checked and mated. That's a checkmate. Soon as you showed your face, and thank you, Lucifer. I think Lucifer offered her $5,000 to cut her camera on, and she was so greedy. She was so greedy, so money hungry, she cut her camera on. She cut her camera on like 5 different times. Checkmate. Checkmate. We ain't got to prove that was you behind the avatar, you dirty ass bitch. Checkmate. Where them checkmates at? Shout out to Ren. I got some checkmates. Checkmate. Yeah, soon as you cut your camera on. Checkmate. Dirty ass bitch. Checkmate. Soon as you cut your camera on. Checkmate. Yeah. Ching ching. Ching ching. Ugly ass bitch. Checkmate. Yeah, you got check right there, bitch. You must don't play chess. You must, yeah, she playing checkers. She playing checkers, half pint. Why did you cut your, let me get this off the screen before I throw up. I had a good breakfast this morning. Look, why would you cut your camera on? Lucifer said, cut your camera on and I'll give you a $5,000. Now, you know, Lucifer wouldn't even give you $200 when you was begging behind the scenes. You thought he was going to really give you 5 racks? You cut your camera on, that's a checkmate. You showed the world who was behind that avatar. Even though you ugly as fuck and we really didn't want to see you, but it's glad that we got a chance to see this 37-year-old woman behind her avatar. Checkmate, bitch. So now you made my job easier. When I filed this FBI report, when I filed this police report, you made my job easier. Oh, CPS, when I filed a CPS report, you made my job easy as fuck by cutting your camera on. Checkmate. You dirty ass bitch. And you thought it was going to benefit you. You stole from everybody on this channel. You did what you did. Checkmate. You dirty ass bitch. All right, gang. So look, hit me up behind the scenes. Let me know if you are a victim. We have a lot of victims. And, you know, I'm going to contact American Greed, too. Once I finish with the FBI reports and shit, I'm going to contact American Greed and see if they'll do a show on you. But American Greed usually like to do a show after you got locked up. So we'll just have you waiting in the queue for American Greed. All right, I'll contact American Greed. I'll let them know what the fuck. And then, oh, is it canceled? Ah, they canceled American Greed. Shout out to Seriously Red. No. Look, we'll do our own. I'll do a Netflix show on your bitch head. How about that? I got all the content. Since I'm already in contact with Netflix, and I'm supposed to be working on my Kevin Samuels for Netflix, we'll just do a Netflix on your ass. How you came on this channel as a dirty bitch, you see what I'm saying, and stole from everybody on this channel. So guess what? You are not out to clear, you dirty ass heifer. We on your ass. And for everybody in the crowd that don't know me, that think I got a bad mouth, I really don't. I don't curse until I get on this fucking show. If you talk to me in real life, I don't curse like this. I really don't. I'm a Christian, I think. I don't even curse like this, y'all. This woman got me cursing. She got me calling her bitches and I don't even like calling women bitches. I don't. But guess what? Sometimes you got to make exceptions for certain people. All right, let me see who is this. Shout out to Lucifer, man. Lucifer in the house, man. Appreciate that, Lucifer. Appreciate Lucifer supporting the channel, man. Lucifer just sent me a cash app and said, checkmate, that ugly ass monkey bitch. Shout out to Lucifer, man. Appreciate that. Kim Impossible. Appreciate that cash out from Kim Impossible. I got your cash out, Miss Kim Impossible, man. You know I love you, Kim. Whoever you are, Kim Impossible, you know I love you, Kim. All right? You know I love you. You hit the cash app every motherfucking day. All right? So shout out to Kim Impossible. Shout out to my boy Lucifer in the house. Lucifer just hit the cash app. Look, it's going down, gang. It's going down. Look, we got 350. Yeah, she's a scallywag. Shout out to Hope of Glory. We got 353 people in the room, gang. Let's get the likes up. The likes should most definitely match the views. Let's get the likes up, gang. We about to get into this headline news real quick. We about to get into the headline news. Today is July the 3rd, 2023. July the 3rd, 2023. We about to get into headline news. I just want to let everybody know that it's about to go down. All right, it's about to go down. We about to file these reports. We about to get them in. We got the numbers going. You see what I'm saying? We about to get everything going and shit. You see what I'm saying? And they will be knocking on your dirty ass door or whatever box you living in or whatever hotel room you living in. They're going to knock on that bitch. If you think you can get away from the feds, you know, and we're going to contact your mom and your daddy so they can give you up. We got your mama number, your daddy, all the old people that's in their 60s that you claim was in they 40s or some shit she was saying or whatever the fuck she was saying, lying to my people. All right, we're going to contact them so they can give you up. We'll give all that information to the feds so they can track you down like the dog you are and give you up. All right, bitch? You need to be behind bars, you see what I'm saying, where there is no outside communication. Because for some strange reason, you like to take people's money and you like to say, oh, they gave it to me. Nobody gave you shit. You begged for it, you cried for it, and then you blocked them off the page and deemed them ops and enemies. So I don't even know who the fuck is an op. All right, there's no such thing as an op on this channel no more after dealing with your dirty ass. I think you invented all the ops and you invented all the plants that you were so-called plants. How the fuck did you make Dolores Perkins a plant? I had to go back and look to see who she was. That was the little pretty old, the woman used to come, the little old woman, the little sweet woman. She's a fucking plant. I was like, what the fuck? And she was a member of the paperwork party. I cannot wait to read her fucking screenshot she just sent me. She sent them a little bit before we got on the show. It's people still sending me shit. It's people I forgot about. You see what I'm saying? Because I'm so busy doing this show that I'm actually, you see what I'm saying, going to be looking over. All right, so come on, gang. We got to nip this one in the bud so I can stop talking about this bitch. Once these police reports is put in and everything, you know, we're going to nip it in the bud. We're going to let the law enforcement take care of that bitch. All right? We're going to let law enforcement take care of that dirty ass bitch. All right? That way I can stop calling her out of her name. You see what I'm saying? Because she is definitely a fucking op. Shout out to petty ass glam. Yo, Killer is the #1 op. She's a oop op. Oopa oppa. Ugly ass bitch. Ryan Hill. Shout out to Ryan. Appreciate the super sticker. Ryan was supposed to be an op. I should have just fact-checked. Everybody she said was an op, I should have just fact-checked it. I didn't have time to. I should have fact-checked everybody she said an op. I should have fact-checked the shit out of that ass. Shout out to Zakai, man. Appreciate that. Apply that pressure on her paperwork. Appreciate Zakai in the house, man. I got you, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. It's definitely going down. All right, so we definitely applying pressure on this bitch. All right, and this checkmate. Soon as you cut your camera on this checkmate, you need to take a baseball bat and beat your head self in the face for cutting your camera on. Checkmate, bitch. As soon as you cut your camera on, checkmate. All right, so you need to beat yourself in the head. You thought Lucifer was finna give you $5,000 for cutting your camera on? You got me fucked up. Checkmate. Checkmate. All right, gang. So look, appreciate that, Ryan Hill, for the support of the channel. Appreciate that, man. I love you, man. Let's get to headline news. Now, let me explain something real quick before we get to headline news, y'all, because I got a lot to talk about on headline news. Now, look, this headline news is going to be a little different. Since we're on the July the 4th, weekend or whatever, I'm not going to talk about recent headline. I'm finna go back to 2020 and talk about headline news in 2020. I'm finna bring y'all up to date. A lot of people have been asking me a lot of fucking questions about what's going on with the coronavirus. All right, what's going on with the C word. All right, and I will bring you up to date. All right, so look, you better listen. Look, y'all better listen closely. I'm finna put y'all up on some fucking game. All right, I'm finna put y'all up on game. Y'all better listen closely. I'm about to put y'all up on game. All right, listen closely. All right, I'll be reading the comments while I'm talking, but I got a lot of headline news from 2020. I'm about to put y'all up on game. I'm about to catch y'all up because it's another pandemic about to hit, and I do not want y'all to be fucked over. They fucked y'all over in 2020. I don't want y'all to be fucked over. I'm about to do headline news from 2020 and put y'all up on game. So listen closely. Open your ears. It's about to go down. All right, I got some headline news going to rock your rockers. All right, but guess what, gang? We're going to get through this headline news. And then remember, I got to make a phone call to Miami PD to talk to the Sergeant Trinopolop or whatever the fuck his name is, or the lieutenant, whoever's there. All right, so we're going to get to that in a minute. But let's get to this headline news, gang. All right, let's get to this headline news real quick. It's definitely going down. Shout out to the gang in the house, man. Shout out to everybody stepping in the paperwork party. All right, gang, let's go. Now, let's go to headline news back in 2020. Now, whenever the C word hit, gang, they wanted to kill a lot of people. They did what's called a trick of the hand. How did they kill all these people? How did all these people die? Did these people really die because of the virus, or did they die because of the jab? I will answer that question for you today. How did your loved one die? I will answer that question for you today. All right, I'm about to answer so many questions for you today. You will never, ever trust the government again. All right, you will never, ever trust, because when they come out with the next one, y'all ain't going to be able to trust it. All right, so let's get to the headline news. We got a lot to unpack right here. All right, headline news. Now, Dr. Fauci sends out a do not resuscitate order. Who knows what do not resuscitate means? Do not resuscitate means do not do CPR on them. Don't bring them back to life. None of that. All right, don't resuscitate them. All right, so in March 2020, the resuscitation order came out. That's the same time, y'all, that the C word hit. Wait a minute. Are you telling me that my loved one that died from the C word, are you telling me that they didn't do CPR on them? No. It was a do not resuscitate order sent back in 2020. Let's look at the headline news, gang, if you think I'm bullshit. All right. March 2020, hospitals consider universal do not resuscitate orders for coronavirus patients. All right. More headline news, gang. Fury at do not resuscitate notices given to COVID patients with learning disabilities. So if you was retarded, don't resuscitate. If you was retarded, don't resuscitate. All right, if you are retarded, we're not going to resuscitate you. In other words, they didn't resuscitate nobody. All right, these were just specifics given out by Dr. Fauci's team to do not resuscitate. This was in the first month of the pandemic. In the first month of the pandemic, they put a do not resuscitate order out. Let's keep it moving, gang. Do not resuscitate order was put out in March, but this is from May. May do not resuscitate order, DNR. You see what I'm saying? A surge in medical malpractice claims do not resuscitate. More headline news, gang. Thinking twice about the rush to give CPR to COVID patients? No. Don't resuscitate. Dr. Fauci said don't resuscitate. More headline news. We're going to be coding dead people. Hospitals consider do not resuscitate order for all patients with the C word. More headline. I'm giving it to you raw today. More headline news. CNN. Hospitals consider changes to do not resuscitate situations amid the coronavirus pandemic. Are you serious? You serious? I thought that the doctor was in there trying their best to bring my people back to life. Yeah, I accidentally said it. I got you. I accidentally said it, but I read it. Look, I thought the doctors was in there trying to save my best friend's life, but I didn't know that Dr. Fauci put out a do not resuscitate order the first month. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? More headline news. No evidence blanket. Do not resuscitate order for the C word. Patients are necessary. Huh. Wow. So we seeing why everybody was dying, right? Let's check it out, gang. More headline news. Reviewing the use of the do not resuscitate decisions. Oh, it was a decision made not to bring people back. So when the doctors say we're doing everything we can, they were going by the do not resuscitate orders sent by Dr. Fauci. Come on, gang. I'm about to preach this morning, all right? I woke up ready to preach. Let go. So you telling me that we can't bring them back to life? No. Do not resuscitate. Do not resuscitate. Wow. Every fucking hospital in America abided by the do not resuscitate order. Every fucking hospital in America abided by this motherfucking order. Every fucking hospital, even hospitals overseas, this do not resuscitate went out to every fucking hospital you can think of. So when you took your loved one to the fucking hospital, they already had the order not to resuscitate, not to bring them back to life. Every fucking hospital. So when the doctor said we're doing everything we can, they lied. More headline news. Do not resuscitate orders might have been put in place without consent. What the fuck you mean without consent? Every fucking doctor was going by these do not resuscitate orders. That's why a lot of people died. They couldn't resuscitate them. That's bullshit. But guess what, gang? It's what they took us through the pandemic. Do not resuscitate. More headline news. BBC News. Concerns over the do not resuscitate decision during the pandemic. Wow. Now they was concerned in 2021 because the majority of people died. They couldn't be resuscitated. It's the reason why they didn't want to resuscitate them. All right, now watch this, gang. Coronavirus investigations launched into the blanket use of the do not resuscitate orders given by Dr. Fauci during the pandemic. We about to get into it, gang. We about to get into it. A lot of your loved ones are dead because of these do not resuscitate orders. All right, now watch this. Overwhelmed New York City hospitals reportedly implement the do not resuscitate policies for the coronavirus patients. Wow, only for coronavirus patients. Do not resuscitate. Do not resuscitate. It's about to go down, gang. It's about to go down. I'm finna open up your eyes so much before this show is over. I'm finna open up your eyes. Y'all about to see some real shit. Y'all about to see some real shit. Shout out to King Von. Watch. I'm giving y'all headline news. Now watch this, gang. Now, this is about to get you. Now, Medicare pays $13,000 for coronavirus patients and $39,000 for patients on the ventilator. How many of y'all loved ones were stuck on the ventilator for no apparent reason? We got to put them on the ventilator. What you mean put them on the ventilator? You know why? You remember when they said the hospitals was packed with coronavirus patients? The whole hospital is packed. It's nothing but because the doctors would pay 13 grand. 13 grand a patient. And 39,000 if you was on the ventilator. So if they had you as a $13,000 patient, they would chunk you on the ventilator just to get that 39,000. That's why they cleared the hospitals out. That's why the hospitals was full of patients, because they was getting a payback behind the scenes. Now, remember, why did the doctors do this? The doctors made more money on surgeries. All surgeries was put at a halt. You couldn't get a surgery for 2 fucking years. They canceled all surgeries. So if you was set up for a surgery, they canceled the surgery. You see what I'm saying? And the doctors was losing money. So Dr. Fauci and them got with the Medicare system and gave out 13 grand for all patients. 39,000 for patients on ventilators. The doctors was getting a bag. So if you came in the hospital and you had the flu, you did not get diagnosed with the flu. You got diagnosed with the C word because they got $13,000 for you to get diagnosed. I'm telling y'all the truth. Everybody had the flu in 2020. Nobody had the C word. I'm finna show y'all here in a minute. Everybody had the flu. All right? The hospitals was canceling surgeries. They was like, look, I got a heart surgery plan. I got a thigh surgery plan. I got a back surgery. Dr. Fauci said, cancel all those surgeries. And the doctor said, well, that's my money. Well, guess what? You better start diagnosing the C word. If you want to get some money, you better start diagnosing the C word. What you mean? Cancel all the surgeries. I even had, look, y'all, I had a surgery plan for 2020. They canceled my surgery, and I didn't have that surgery done until last year, 2022. That surgery was canceled at the Veterans Hospital. It was the VA hospital that canceled my surgery. And you know what? They make money off of all those fucking surgeries. But they had to cancel all their surgeries. And the only way they got paid during the pandemic was diagnosing your ass. Every diagnosed got $13,000. Let's read the headline news. You think I'm bullshit? Government pays hospitals more money for the C word than for the non-C word patients. Are you fucking kidding me? So they diagnosed me not because I really had the virus, but because they was getting a check. Let's check and see. More headline news, gang. If we can get to it. Hold on. These motherfuckers. Hold on, gang. They done froze my shit up. They freezing me. They freezing me, god damn it. All right, I'm trying to wait for it to come up. I'm trying to wait for it to come up. Come on. Got me. Hold on, gang. They got me. They got me. Hold on. Let me get back in the studio. They got me. They got me, y'all. They got me. My screen has been, matter of fact, let's do it like this. Let's do it like this. Since y'all want to play ball, we're going to play ball. We about to play ball. Hold on, gang. Hold on. I'm about to play ball with them. All right, I'm back now. I'm back. All right, gang, I'm back. They kicked me out the studio, but y'all, matter of fact, let me see if I still got my avatar. Because I was literally out in the hallway. Make sure I got my avatar. All right, can y'all see my avatar before I finish? Because I had to go out and come back in. I know y'all can hear me talking when I went out, but I actually was put out and put back in. Do y'all see my avatar so I can finish this? Who sees the avatar? Let me know. Let me know if y'all see my avatar. All right, yes, 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 yes. Gotcha. All right, what they did, gang, my screen was frozen for a minute. They froze me up real good. After they froze me, I had to go out and come back in. But when I went out, gang, my cell phone was still up there, but I was literally out of the studio, so you can hear me still talking. So now I'm back. Now I'm back. Now watch this, gang. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Let's get to it, gang. Where was I at before I was rudely interrupted? All right, let's go, gang. Texas hospitals prepare to pick up the tab for uninsured C-word patients as federal funds dry up. Yeah, right. It's going down, gang. Watch this headline news right here. Senior Medicare Patrol investigates. All right. The C-word patients, Medicare paying hospitals $13,000 for patients diagnosed with the C-word and $39,000 if you were put on a ventilator. You think I'm bullshitting? I wasn't lying, gang. I was not fucking lying. And you know what? Everybody knew about this shit. Everybody knew about this shit. You didn't know about it. That's why I'm telling you. You didn't know about it. You didn't know when you was misdiagnosed that they was getting $13,000 off your head. You was worth $13,000 to every doctor that diagnosed you. If a doctor diagnosed 10 people, that's 10 times $13,000 in one fucking day. That's why the hospitals was filling up. They was getting a bag off of you. They was getting a bag off of you. All right, now this is headline news. I'm about to show y'all more. If y'all think I'm bullshit, I'm about to show y'all more headline news. More headline news. Are hospitals falsely tagging patients with the C word just to make money? The answer is yes. Are hospitals falsely tagging patients with the C word to make money? Yes. Yes. More headline news. Medicare is paying hospitals $13,000 for patients who have the C word diagnosed and $39,000 if they put you on a ventilator. Come on, gang. We getting to it, gang. Y'all want to know the truth? Y'all want to know the fucking truth? Y'all want to know how these doctors was sitting there misdiagnosing your ass? All you got to do is go in there coughing. Uh-oh, he got the C word, $13,000. Everybody got misdiagnosed. I'm finna teach y'all how everybody got misdiagnosed in a minute. But I'm telling y'all the reason that y'all got misdiagnosed was because every fucking doctor in America was getting $13,000 a head. When you walk in there coughing, you got $13,000 put on your head. And if they really, really wanted to get a bag, they would throw you on a ventilator, goddammit. They put your ass on that ventilator so quick. They put your ass on that ventilator so quick. Shit, that's 39 grand. I'll be like, how you doing, ma'am? Yes, I'm sorry to tell you, but your husband has the C word. Oh my God, we just tested him. Yes, he has the C word. Ching, ching, 13,000. Oh, but you know what, ma'am? We may have to put him on a ventilator. What do you mean a ventilator? My husband healthy. No, ma'am, no. We got to put him on a ventilator. Ching, ching, 39,000. Come on, guy. And that's not 39 minus 13. Now, mind you, that's 13 plus 39. Medicare was paying 13 to diagnose as the C word and 39 for the ventilator. So that's two bags. That's 13,000 plus 39,000. All right, that's what they was doing to everybody in the fucking United States. All right, let's keep it moving, gang, because we ain't finished with this one. More headline news, gang. Are doctors and hospitals paid more for the C patients? Yes. That's exactly what they was doing. The motivation was the bag. More headline news. Hospitals get paid more if patients are listed as the C word. Wow. So that's why my parents was diagnosed with the C word. They got 13,000 plus 39 if they put them on a ventilator. Wow. Watch this, gang. Headline news. This is from Maine. C-word patients, they get around 13,000. If a patient is on a ventilator for at least 4 days, Medicare may pay out 40 grand. 40 grand just to go on a ventilator. All they had to do was stick a tube down your fucking throat. Stick a tube down your fucking throat. Somebody said that's 52 grand a patient. Shout out to Levi. 52 grand just for you. That's it. You wore a bag. They played y'all. Just like Killer Can. Just like Killer Can played everybody. The government played y'all, gang. The government played y'all. Shout out to Jay Martinez in this bitch. Houston in this bitch. They played y'all, gang. They did worse than Killer Can. That's 52 grand a head. You were looked at as a fucking bag. You are nothing more than a bag. All right? I want everybody in the crowd to put in 52 grand real quick. I want this to marinate before I get to the next one. I want everybody to put in 52 grand. This got to marinate. This got to marinate. This got to marinate. I want everybody to put in 52 grand. Hold on, let me get back to that one. I want everybody to put in 52 grand. This got to marinate. There you go, right there. That's the one I had up. Everybody put in 52 grand. Let me look at the... Because this is really... You know what? It really hurts me to tell y'all this because I knew this shit back then. I was reading headline news back then. I knew exactly what was going on back then. One reason it hurts me to tell y'all this game because y'all didn't know. And now y'all get a chance to know. Y'all did not fucking know. Let me look at the crowd. 52 grand all the way up. Come on, government. 52. Look at all these 52s. Come on, y'all. Look, y'all. It's so many people died, y'all. So many people died. And I'm going to show y'all something that's going to really fuck y'all up. Because that 39,000 on the ventilator, wait till I show y'all here in a minute. It's so sad, gang, how they did America. And they're about to do the next pandemic. I don't want no paperwork party on this next pandemic. I don't want y'all to fucking... I don't want y'all to go by these... I don't want y'all to fucking die. I want y'all to know exactly what they did to y'all, gang. I don't give a fuck if they try to come after my fucking channel because I'm telling y'all the truth. At least I'm reaching the masses. At least I'm telling y'all what the fuck they did. A lot of y'all don't read headline news like I do. I read headline news. I educate myself daily. Every day that they was doing this, I knew exactly what the fuck they was doing. And I was trying to tell people, do not go to the hospital. They're going to misdiagnose you. You are a bag. You are a fucking bag. More headline news, gang. In Houston, Texas. In Houston, Texas, gang. C-word patients is Medicare paying the hospitals $13,000 for patients diagnosed with the C-word and $39,000 for ones on ventilator. The answer is yes. They knew all around the world. Houston knew about it. Every fucking state knew what was going on. The legislations knew what was going on. Everybody knew what was going on but you. Y'all the only ones. It's millions of people that did not know that they was a bag. That 13,000 plus 39, 52,000, that shit adds up. It adds up. We about to keep it moving though, gang. Medicare pays hospitals $13,000 per patient and $39,000 for the ventilator. Every newspaper was reporting this shit, but they did not say it on the news. Y'all be looking at the news for y'all. Y'all need to start reading headlines like I do. Stop depending on Gayle King on CBS to tell you something. Stop depending on Gayle King. Stop depending on these people on CBS, NBC. See, they're not gonna tell y'all shit. Go read these headlines, gang. We could have saved millions of lives if everybody was reading the headlines, gang. Shout out to Jay Martinez, man. Appreciate the super sticker, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel, man. It's going down, man. We love you, Jay Martinez, in the house, straight from Houston, Texas. Appreciate what you're doing for this channel. That $10 will go a long way. I appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. I think Jay may read the headlines. Y'all got to start reading these headlines, man. Stop depending on Gayle King. Gayle King wake up every morning just to lie. She don't want to tell you the truth. Gayle King not going to tell you that they was getting, it's genocide. Shout out to, now this was worse than the Holocaust. Shout out to Pensy Lola. That's why Dr. Fauci retired in December, because he know that the next president is going to throw him in jail. I'm going to tell you some real shit. This is genocide. This worse than the Holocaust. More people was killed from the do not resuscitate, More people was killed by putting on ventilators than anybody in the Holocaust. Shout out to Pensacola. This is the Holocaust to the you know what I'm talking about? This is the Holocaust to the third degree. You can't make this shit up. You can't make this shit up. You see what I'm saying? $18 billion was made alone in 2020 just by doctors. Shout out to Levi the Legend. That ain't even the jab. The jab made trillions of dollars. The jab made trillions. The doctors pulled in 18 billion just by diagnosing y'all, just by lying and saying that y'all motherfuckers had the C word and y'all really didn't. They pulled in 18 billion, and that's why the doctors are quiet right now. Y'all wonder, well, if the doctor knew this, why the doctor can't come out? Because the doctors walked off with 52 grand a head. I'm telling y'all why the doctors are not coming out against Dr. Fauci, because they got paid. The only way to keep the doctors quiet is to pay them. They got paid 52 grand a head. Oh my God. And people wonder why the doctors ain't coming out. The doctors ain't gonna say shit. It's gonna have to be people like me and you to say shit. Shout out to Anna. That's mass murder. And I know it's people in this crowd that got loved ones that died. And your loved ones did not die from the fucking virus. They died from the jab. I'm finna show y'all that in a minute with more headline news. Let's keep it moving, gang. This is an emotional topic right now. All right, headline news. Do hospitals get paid money from Medicare for the C-word patients? The answer is yes. They got 52 grand a patient. All right, more headline news. Hospitals get thousands more for putting you on a ventilator. Yes, they was getting 13,000 just for diagnosing you as a fucking patient. They get thousands more just to chunk you on a ventilator. Why the fuck you think they chunked all y'all? I know a person that died on the ventilator too. Why did they chunk all y'all loved ones on ventilators? Because why would you just walk off with 13,000 by diagnosing when you can have another 39,000 to put a tube down a nigga throat? Come on, gang. You can walk off. Everybody that walked in the hospital was a bag. $52,000 bag. Everybody. Check this out. It says, the C-word pneumonia, the amount goes up to $13,000. When a ventilator is used, the payment rises to $39,000. That's a fucking bag. All right, that's a bag. All right, gang? More headline news. Do hospitals get paid more for the C-word patients? Yes. This is all over. I'm giving y'all news all over the world, all over the United States. You can see all these newspapers that y'all missed that was telling y'all back then what was going on. All right? More headline news. Let me see. Look at that at the bottom. I didn't circle it, but it says hospitals are getting $37,000 for the C-word deaths. All right, so if you died or whatever, they get another 37. That's what this one is saying. I can't confirm, but that's what this one is saying. That's Good Morning America. They put it all the way down at the bottom so you couldn't see the shit. But at the top it says, my boss heard from a doctor whose hospital paid $9,000 each listed patient, which we know that the real number is $13,000. They tried to minimize it. Let's keep it moving, gang. Hospitals get more money for the C-word Medicare patients than patients skyrockets if they go on ventilators. Fact check confirms it, y'all. What the fuck? Nobody knew this shit? Nobody fucking knew this shit? I told y'all they was killing y'all one by one and they was getting a bag off of it. I've been saying this shit. All right? The government ought to be ashamed of itself. I've been saying this shit. I've been telling y'all this shit, gang. Now I'm showing y'all the headlines. All right, now watch this, gang. I'm finna really fuck y'all up now. Now, they would pay you all that goddamn money, you see what I'm saying, to get on a ventilator. They pay the doctors. But did you know, and this really fuck y'all up in the crowd, did you know that 90% of the C-word patients died on the ventilators? Only 10% survived. I want that to sink in, gang. They knew that 90% of anybody getting on those ventilators was gonna die. They did a study. They knew that, gang, but they still collected $39,000 by throwing you on the ventilator. They still collected $39,000 by throwing you, and this was in April 2020. This was the next month. They already knew this the next month. Remember, the C-word came in March. The next month was April. They already knew this. in April that 90% of the people on the ventilators were dead. Now you know why your loved one died. Your loved one did not die because of the C word. Your loved one died because they were put on a ventilator and the chances of survival was slim as fuck. No way in hell your loved one could survive a fucking ventilator. Nobody could survive the ventilator. That 10% was a small margin. 90% of everybody died on the goddamn ventilators. You think I'm bullshitting? Let's get to more headline news. Headline news. Almost 90% of the C-word patients placed on ventilators in New York City died. Come on, gang. Not only was you misdiagnosed for $13,000, you were thrown on a ventilator and you had a 10% chance of surviving, and you were thrown on a fucking ventilator and you fucking died. And they collected $39,000 from you dying. And they knew that shit and they kept putting you on ventilators. Fuck these motherfuckers. Fuck them. Let's get to more headline news. Headline news. A new study shows nearly 9 out of 10 people died on ventilators. They didn't even make it. Come on, that's Bloomberg talking. More headline news. Nearly 90% of COVID patients died put on the ventilator in New York City. The largest health system died. Study finds. Come on, gang. Come on, gang. This one is hard to swallow. This one is hard to swallow because they was trying to give you cheeseburgers to go take the jab and this and that and go do this and go do this and go do this and go do this. This is bullshit. You telling me that my uncle was put on a ventilator and he died because of the ventilator, but he didn't die because of nothing else but yes. Nobody made it off those fucking ventilators. Soon they strap you up and put that tube down your throat, you had a 90% chance of dying. And everybody fucking died, goddammit. Everybody died. I don't know one person survived a ventilator. More headline news. In New York's largest hospital system, many C-word patients on ventilators did not make it. They telling you. They put it right there in your face. They don't put it on the news. They put it in the newspaper. You have to read this shit. They're not going to tell you on CBS News this shit. You got to go find it and read it. More headline news. Ventilator-associated pneumonia in critical ill patients with the C word. They gave it a pretty name. Ventilator-associated pneumonia. Come on, gang. Come on. You thought your loved one died because of the pandemic. Your loved one died because they were a bag. The government made money off of this shit. You see what I'm saying? They fucking put y'all in the situation. And that's why I never took this. I've been knowing this shit, gang. I've been sitting back watching people die every fucking day. I've been sitting back watching. I already knew this shit. I wish I had this channel back, you know what I'm talking about, when this shit hit. I just opened up the channel, at the end of 2021. I should have had this channel a long fucking time ago. I could have been told y'all this shit. Some bullshit, gang. Look at all your loved ones that died. Now you know why they really died. And I'm not fucking finished. I'm not finished. More headline news. Reports of 88% death rate for the C-word patients on ventilators leave out a big caveat. Yeah, right. Let's boost that up to 90%. Since y'all trying to say 88%. We already know everybody died on ventilators. We already know that shit. We already know that 90% died on ventilators. And y'all gave it a cute word. Ventilator-associated pneumonia. You lying bitch. Y'all killed off everybody in America. This is worse than the fucking Holocaust. More headline news. Nearly 90% of the C-word patients who were placed on ventilators in New York City died. These motherfuckers are something else, gang. These motherfuckers are something else. I cannot, it's right there in your face. See, when you get up and watch your little news at night, when 5:30 come on, you say, oh, let me go watch the news. All they doing is brainwashing your ass. They know you didn't read no newspaper. They know you didn't go searching for headline news around the world. They know that shit. They know that shit. Yeah, it's a worldwide scam. They knew that. They knew for a fact that you would not go do the research that Paperwork Party did. They knew that shit. They said the only thing they're gonna do is sit down and watch the world news at 5:30. So let's get all these lies together. They're gonna watch the morning. Let's get it. Let's wake up in the morning with Gayle King. Let's lie to him and let's go to bed with what's that nigga name with that big ass forehead? I forgot his name. Come on, gang. They killed y'all, and y'all didn't even know they was killing y'all. They killed everybody in America, gang. Let me take my robe off. Some bullshit. Oh, shit. I have to be the bearer of bad news. Oh, I gotta be the bearer of bad news. I gotta be the bearer of bad fucking news. Yeah, Lester Hope. Big head ass Lester Hope. You wake up to Gayle King line and you go to sleep to Lester Hope. Do me a favor, gang. Please start screenshotting headline news. Start reading the headline news in your different cities and shit. I go collect headline news every day, gang. I be up on my shit. Fuck the news. I only watch the news to see how they lying to people. You see, I showed y'all the fucking green screen. I showed y'all the goddamn green screen. A nigga standing in front of a fucking green screen line. Come on, gang. I'm doing this for y'all. All right? I'm putting my neck out here for y'all. Y'all need to know this shit. Y'all need to share this fucking live right now. Matter of fact, let me check on these likes. Share the fucking live. Let these people know what the fuck going on, man. Come on, man. Come on. LeVay say, I'm definitely taking. That's my girl LeVay, man. She definitely taking notes. Share this fucking live. We got a 215. Let's get up to 250 likes right now. 250 likes right now, gang. That's what, let me see. That's 35 likes. If you in the building, let's get him up. 35 likes. We need 35 likes right now. I got 418 people in the room. Let's get 35 likes right now, gang. Right now. Let's get the likes up, man. Let me refresh the screen over here. Let's get these likes up, gang. Oh, shit, we got them up. They already up. They already up. They going up. Shout out to the gang. All right, let me continue. Come on, gang. We gotta help each other. I love y'all. Yeah, that's murder. Shout out to Corrupt Money Global. That's murder. We gotta help each other. I'm helping y'all out right now. Look, if I can save another life, because it's a new pandemic. I showed y'all the new pandemic about to hit. It's a brand new pandemic about to hit, and y'all need to be up on game so y'all will know I ain't lying. They gonna be like, man, paperwork. Nigga, they was really paying $13,000. Yes, I just showed you. Yes, paperwork. You telling me all them people died on ventilators? Yes, 90% of people put on ventilators died. Yes, okay. I'm telling y'all, this is the truest channel you gonna find. All right, I put my neck out on this goddamn channel. We solve mysteries and I give you headline news. I'm not lying to y'all. I love y'all. Shout out to Jay Martinez, man. Appreciate the super sticker, man. Appreciate you supporting the channel. It's going down, Jay Martinez. I woke up with it on my mind. I was like, you know what? Fuck this current headline news. Let's go back to 2020 so I can put my people up on game, man. So I can let my people know what the fuck is really going on. You see what I'm saying? So y'all can know what the fuck I know. How about y'all know what I know? So y'all can see why I act the way I act. The reason I talk the way I talk. Because I already know what's going on in this motherfucking world. All right? I already know what's going on. Come on, Anna. We speaking truth this morning, Anna. Let's go, y'all. We doing it. What's up, Lakita? Lakita Hearn, man. Appreciate the super sticker. Appreciate you supporting the channel, Lakita. Lakita, did you lose a loved one? Maybe after this live, Lakita, you will have answers to why your loved one really fucking died. I got you, Lakita. I got you. I got you, girl. Appreciate that super sticker, man. Some bullshit, y'all. It's some bullshit. Let's keep it moving, gang. More headline news. Nearly 90% of the C-word patients on ventilators died. Wow. I bet y'all don't even know what the Stratus Times is. It's a newspaper called the Stratus Times. You will never be able to read this newspaper, but I read the goddamn newspaper. I know what the fuck is going on. All right? Find these fucking headlines, gang. More headline news. C-word vaccines more than 90% protected against ventilator need deaths. Shit, we don't need that. We'll get on that in a minute. We already know what's going on with the ventilators. Shit. Now watch this, gang. Why Did everybody get diagnosed with the C word? Why did everybody get diagnosed with the C word? Is it only because of the money? Let me show you what we call the sleight of the hand. The government played a trick on you so bad, so fucking bad, you should never forgive them for this fucking trick. I call it the sleight of the hand. Kind of like with Makita's cookies. They slid the hand to that other cookie place. They killed Dolph and Makita's cookies and they started making money in the other cookie place. It's called sleight of the hand. Watch this game. Did you know that in 2020, the flu disappeared? Did you know that? Did you know that only 500 people in America was diagnosed with the flu in 2020? This is called the sleight of the hand. In order to complete this bad thing that they did to the American people, they had to come up with a virus that people had. People get the flu every year. So what they did in 2020 is they said, I don't care if the people come in the hospital with the flu. If you want to get $13,000, you better diagnose them with the C word, period. Now watch this, guy. Let's say you a doctor, right? Let's just say you a doctor. And somebody came in your clinic and they had the flu, okay? Let's just say you a doctor, somebody came in your clinic and they had the flu. If you knew that Medicare would give you $13,000 just to say they had the C word, would you diagnose them with the flu or would you diagnose them with the C word? Think about that, gang. I'm going to say it one more time. I don't want this to go over your head. I'm going to say it one more time. This should not go over your head. You should understand this. It shouldn't go over your head, not once. If you are a doctor and somebody came in your clinic with the flu, but the government and Dr. Fauci said, I will give you $13,000 if you diagnose them with the C word, would you diagnose them correctly with the flu or would you diagnose them with the C word? In 2020, the flu disappeared. I'm giving y'all the game. I'm giving y'all the game. Your loved one that died on that ventilator, that motherfucker had the flu. Your loved one had the flu. Your loved one had the flu. I be trying to tell people that shit. I be trying to tell, it be like, man, my mama died from coronavirus. I was like, nah, your mama had the flu. They were like, what you mean she had the flu? She got diagnosed with coronavirus. I was like, your mama had the flu. I was right there when they diagnosed her. Was you there when they got that $13,000 check? Your mama had the flu. Your mama did not have the C word. You have to literally show people paperwork to prove the fact that they loved one died of the, well, they really died from the ventilator, but they died from the ventilator. Let me give y'all more headline news so you can know that paperwork is not bullshitting. Look at this headline news, gang. The flu has disappeared for more than a year. Wow. And this was in April 2021. Remember, it hit in March 2020. So a year later, this headline news come out and tell you that the flu disappeared, y'all. Nobody is getting diagnosed with the flu no more. There's no more flu in America. There's no more flu in America. Oh yeah, the test was very fake. The person that invented the test, I don't have it up right now, but the person that invented the test, he passed away. They actually killed him. He passed away. He said that the test don't even work. They was using those fake tests. Shout out to Anna Norman, you up on game. Shout out to Anna, you up on game. You up on game. Oh, they definitely took Oregon. Shout out to Private Nine. That $1 billion company at Oregon, yeah, they definitely took Oregon. You know what they did. You know what they did, y'all. Now, let me give y'all some more headline news so y'all can understand this. Y'all, I gotta teach my people. I love y'all. Watch this game. More headline news. A sharp drop in flu cases during the C word pandemic. Damn. So you mean people weren't getting the flu no more? This is the only year in the history of the world where people didn't get the flu? How did that happen? How did people not get the flu no more? What the fuck are you talking about? People didn't get the flu. Shit. Yeah, people had the flu. They were all misdiagnosed. It was more than 1 million people misdiagnosed because of the $13,000 bag. All right, more headline news, gang. Flu disappeared during the C word. Will it be back this year? Yeah, it reappeared in 2022. I got headline news of it reappearing. All right, it just happened to pop back up in 2022, but it disappeared in 2020. This is headline news, gang. This is headline news. All right, because the flu disappeared. It went away. It went away because everybody was being misdiagnosed with the C word for that $13,000 bag. More headline news, gang. Fewer cases of the flu due to pandemic precautions, contrary to viral claims. Wow. Yeah, it went viral, but y'all shut it down real quick. We already know that the flu was what's the word I'm trying to find out? It was substituted for the C word. It was switched. The flu was switched with the C word. That's what the word I'm trying to look. The flu was switched with the C word. They knew that people wasn't gonna be catching that motherfucking C word, even though they was spraying the shit in the air and trying to get everybody to catch it. So what they did was they just took every flu case, turned it into a fucking C word case. You see what I'm saying? And when they did that, everybody was misdiagnosed. They walked off with $52,000, and they were the only ones happy. They were the only ones happy, gang. They were the only ones fucking happy. All right, more headline news. All right, amid the C word pandemic, the flu disappeared in America. Wow. So you mean that my auntie really had the flu? My auntie never had the C word? Are you serious? You mean, and they put my auntie on a ventilator? You mean she died not because of the C word, but because 90% of everybody on those ventilators was dying and dead? Are you fucking serious with me? Yes, I'm serious. Look at the headline news. Amid the C word pandemic, the flu disappeared in the United States. It disappeared. More headline news. Influenza lineage extension during the C word pandemic. So the flu just disappeared the whole year. That was the sleight of hand, gang. In order to kill as many people as they wanted to kill, in order to depopulate the United States of America and the world, they had to really make it seem like everybody was sick. So nobody was diagnosed with the flu. They misdiagnosed millions of people. You see what I'm saying? And they gave them the C word for 13,000 fucking dollars. More headline news. Amidst the C word pandemic, the flu has virtually disappeared. This is all over the news, gang. This is all over the news. This is all over the news, gang. This is almost every fucking newspaper was saying, where's the flu? Where's the flu? Where's the flu? And we already knew where the flu was. Everybody was still catching the flu. Everybody still had the damn flu. All right? Everybody was catching the goddamn flu. It's just that everybody was being misdiagnosed. If I would have got sick, shout out to Jennifer, man, I got you. If I would have got sick, gang, I would have never went to a hospital. And thank God, God knew how to protect me. Thank God I did, because I got a good immune system. Remember, they attacked your immune system for that pandemic. But if I would have got sick, I would have stayed home and just sweat it out. I would have sweated out, stayed home, did some old remedies. I would have never walked in the hospital. Because if I would have walked in the hospital, I would have been dead. The first thing they would have did was diagnose me with the C word. They would have threw my black ass on a ventilator, and I would be dead. Thank God for protecting me through the first pandemic, to where if I would have got sick, you know, because God already told me, God was like, look, if you get sick, don't go to the hospital, just stay home. Do not go to the hospital. You've had the flu before. You're immune, your immune system. You see what I'm saying? Just stay home. Don't go to the hospital. I do not fucking go to the hospital, because they will misdiagnose you in a minute. You see what I'm saying? That's $13,000 for that misdiagnosed. And then after that, they would have put you on a ventilator. That's another $39,000. That's $52,000. They would have killed you, paperwork, for 52 grand. Do not fucking go to the hospital. So thank God. Thank God for the knowledge that he gave me. Because with that knowledge, I stayed away from all hospitals. More headline news. The pandemic crushed the flu. What happens when it returns? And it definitely returned. The flu numbers are way back up now. Since they finished giving everybody a stupid ass jab and people taking the jab, the flu numbers are way back up. More headline news. The C word may have pushed a leading seasonal flu strain to existence. Wow. How can a virus put another virus in extinction unless they've been switched? It's nowhere in hell that you can have two viruses, but one virus put the other one in extinction unless a lot of people are being misdiagnosed and they switched it. It's called the sleight of hand. You thought you had the C word, but you really had the flu. More headline news. Why the flu season basically disappeared. This is headline news, gang. They make it so cute so you don't know what they're talking about. More headline news. After a year with virtual no flu, scientists worry that the next season could be a bad one. Ooh, no flu. Out of all these hundreds of years, the first year was 2020 that the flu just disappeared. This is sad, y'all. This is so sad. All right, colds and flu vanished during the C word season, but they're back, and this is 2022. So remember, gang, during the pandemic, the people that getting colds and flus, all that shit vanished in 2020. But if you look at this headline from April the 6th, 2022, they are back. They are back. All right, they are totally back. People are getting, because the doctors now are being outed. So now the doctors are diagnosing you with the flu. You see what I'm saying? And the money has dried up from the millions of dollars that they gave the doctors to diagnose you with the C word. All that money has dried up. So now the doctors will go ahead and diagnosing you correctly now. See, when they had a whole bag getting 13,000, 39,000, all that type of shit. And notice how nobody's going on ventilators anymore. When last time you heard somebody going on a ventilator? You see how all that shit just stopped at one time, gang? When last time you heard somebody on a ventilator? Nobody's on ventilators anymore. All that shit dried up because these doctors are being outed for taking all this money, misdiagnosing the people of the world. You see what I'm saying? And causing this to be one of the worst periods of America that we've ever fucking had in life. All right, more headline news. Influenza has virtually disappeared worldwide during the C word. This wasn't just in America. This was worldwide, the whole world. This was happening to the whole fucking world. More headline news. Influenza cases hit an all-time low in Australia in 2021. That could be the problem. Shit, Australia, they knew what was going on. This is a worldwide event. More headline news. The flu practically disappeared during the C word pandemic. Wow. That's headline news. More headline news. It'll be back. Australia experiences the flu in 2022. So 2022, which was last year, the flu literally came back. And this is because the money had dried up from the diagnosing of the C word. And since the money dried up and Medicare and then was crashing, you see what I'm saying? Remember, we just had it where we got all this money and the fucking debt ceiling. They had to, all this shit was occurring. So they was like, fuck it. Let's just go ahead and start diagnosing people the right way. And let's get back to business as usual. More headline news. The flu is back. The flu came back. September 2020. The flu is back. And the C word has not yet disappeared. Dr. Craig Jenny talks about what Albertans can expect this fall. More headline news. All right, now, I don't know if y'all know what natural immunity is, but basically, if you've had the flu, your body has experienced the flu, so you get natural immunity. It to your immune system is the flu is to come back around. All right, but what they did was they put natural immunity on trial during the pandemic. They was trying to say that it's no such thing as natural immunity when it comes to when it comes to the C word. No such thing as natural immunity when it comes to the C word. So they basically put natural immunity on trial. All right. Now look at this college professor, Aaron Chiardi. He sues the college for natural immunity. They was trying to get him to take the jab. He said, I have natural immunity. They would not take the jab. he had to sue the college because of his natural immunity. Remember, y'all, I have a good immune system. And since I have a good immune system, if I was to catch a cold or the flu, my immune system would kick in, you see what I'm saying, because of the natural immunity. Well, the CDC was trying to say that natural immunity did not exist, and a substitute for natural immunity would be the vaccine. They was trying to say for the first 2 years of the pandemic that they did not recognize natural immunity as a cure for it, that you would only need the vaccine. So let's talk about this real quick. All right, so the college professor sues over vaccine mandate, says he has natural immunity. More headline news: CDC's new C word finally admits that they, and this was after 2 years, they finally admitted, you see what I'm saying? The CDC finally admitted that natural immunity, you see what I'm saying, was good, but they was trying to say the whole time that natural immunity was not good, which everybody in this world has natural immunity. You see what I'm saying? God has created the immune system in a unique way. Let's go to more headline news. The GOP embarrasses the natural immunity as a substitute for vaccines. So you had the Republicans coming out saying, hold on. We know about natural immunity. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, Ron DeSantis did a lot when it came toward opening up the natural immunity debate, saying that we don't need these vaccines killing our people, coming toward our people. We need to trust on our system, because he knew it was the flu and he knew it wasn't the C word. Shout out to Ron DeSantis. More headline news. Is natural immunity a valid exception for vaccines? Yes. Yes, it is. Everybody has natural immunity. All right, more headline news. Natural immunity found to be effective as the vaccine. Natural immunity is way more effective than the vaccine. They was trying to put them on a level like the vaccine was way better than natural immunity. You got me fucked up. Natural immunity was way more efficient than this vaccine. God gave us natural immunity. All right, that's something from God. All right, more headline news. A judge temporarily sides with employees in Gainesville employee vaccine debate over the lawsuit because they came forward with natural immunity. And the judge was like, look, I do believe that your natural immunity is better than taking the vaccine, so you do not have to take it. Shout out to that judge who sided with the employees. Professor sues over California school's vaccine mandate, says his natural immunity to the C word. That's hold on, let's put him up. That's Aaron Curry. That's Aaron Curry, y'all. Aaron Curry, y'all need to find him because they done buried him in the headline news. They don't even want to talk about him. He actually came forward, you see what I'm saying, to help out about what was going on with this natural immunity, trying to let the world know that God created a system, you see what I'm saying, for us to have natural immunity toward these diseases, and we do not need to take the jab. All right, more headline news. Natural immunity provides strong protection from the C word reinfection, but vaccinations is still safer. Yeah, right, National Post. Kiss my ass. More headline news. The professor sues. That's another one. More headline news. California professor sues over vaccine mandate, says he has natural immunity. That's Aaron Curry. That's Aaron Curry. Here's a picture of Aaron Curry. Shout out to you, man. They've been on your ass. They've been on your ass, Aaron. Aaron, they've been on your ass, man. They still on your ass because you are an advocate, and you know the next pandemic is coming, and you see what I'm saying? They on your ass. All right, so shout out to Aaron Curry. That's the professor that came forward saying, I need my natural immunity. I do not need the jab. All right, more headline news. A professor who refused the C word loses his court battle but continues his war against the mandates. That's Aaron Curry. I said his name wrong, but that's him, y'all. That's a picture of him who went against the government saying that we need, and you know what? A lot of people were scared to go against the government at this time. A lot of people were shit scared to go against the government, but this guy right here actually went against the government and was like, nah, hell nah, I am not taking that shit. Y'all got me fucked up. I got my natural immunity that God gave me. More headline news. Judge upholds mandate to those with natural immunity. All right, so if you have natural immunity, the judge will uphold it. So remember, when the next pandemic come out, y'all can actually sue the government for your natural immunity, and the judge will probably uphold the mandate. Wait, judge upholds mandate for those. No, my bad. This is another judge that said you still have to take it. I'm gonna uphold the mandate. So the mandate that Biden came out with, mandating these federal workers. This is another judge that said that he's going to you still have to take the jab even though you have natural immunity. So you got some judges that'll let it go, Some judges that won't remember this when the next pandemic hit, because a lot of lawsuits are going to be going forward because of natural immunity. More headline news: U.S. judge upholds the vaccine requirement for those with natural immunity. This must be a Democratic judge for upholding this. You see what I'm saying? It has to be a Democratic judge for upholding this. More headline news. This is Mr. Fierity again, who's claiming his natural immunity. Shout out to Aaron Fierity. More headline news. This is another one. This is Todd, y'all. This is Todd. All right, college professor Todd Zawitsky. You see what I'm saying? Now, he's the first person to get a medical exemption. Now, out of everybody that came forward going against the government saying they had natural immunity, the first person in America to actually, and this is in paperwork, he got the paperwork to prove it. He's the first person to get a medical exemption. So when the next pandemic hits, this dude, Todd Zawitsky, he will not have to take the next jab because he have what we call a medical exemption. Now, I see Danielle talking about religious exemptions. Yes, that works in some way, but if you ain't got the Holy Ghost, they on your ass, Daniel. They gonna be like, girl, you ain't went to church a day in your life. you ain't went to church a day in your life, Danielle. What the fuck you mean religious exemption? Are you Church of God in Christ denomination? Are you a Catholic? Are you a Muslim? What are you talking about, Danielle? They gonna be on Danielle ass, y'all. A lot of people was trying to get religious exemptions. A lot of people probably did convince, but when it came to the federal level, you couldn't get those religious exemptions. Shout out to Danielle Monique. I tell you, see, you remember that when they was trying to do those religious exemptions. But here's the first man in America to get a medical exemption. All right, so shout out to him. I may have to contact him to see how he did it, what attorneys he used, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. Shout out to Linda Walk. It's most definitely a lot of paperwork when it goes down. All right, so Danielle said she had it. She had it. Shout out to Danielle. Danielle said she actually got her religious exemption in. Matter of fact, I think you got the Holy Ghost in front of them. They said, girl, she was coming down the hall with the Holy Ghost. Oh, in the name of Jesus, Lord Jesus. They like, here she come, y'all. Here she come, dancing all down the damn hallway. Look, woman, you ain't got to take the jab, okay? We tired of you dancing with the goddamn Holy Ghost. Every time you look up, Danielle coming that bitch with that little white handkerchief, waving a white handkerchief around, rebuking everybody in the goddamn place. They was like, we on Danielle ass, y'all. Fuck it. Just go ahead and give her the exemption. She got a medical exemption. Danielle's in approved with the goddamn Holy Ghost. Fuck that shit. We're going to go ahead and let you pass. All right, more headline news on this. This is the professor who got the natural immunity exemption lawsuit. All right, he actually got it to where, like I said, he got it to where he could get his medical exemption. You see what I'm saying? For that, because he knew that they were out to get us. All right, more headline news. That's him again. That's Mr. Todd Zawitsky. That's him again. All right, now, this is the last of the headline news today. I got one more headline news to let y'all know. Now, out of all this that I just told y'all about, the president of the United States declared war on the unvaccinated. How dare you, sir? How dare you? How dare you declare a war on the unvaccinated when you had people like me keeping up with the headline news, knowing what was going on every day, knowing day by day how y'all played this shit out, how y'all killed millions of people, how y'all paid out millions of dollars to doctors to shut the fuck up and misdiagnose the whole world. And you sit here and put a war against the unvaccinated? Biden abandoned the Constitution, y'all. This is a reason not to vote him back into office. He took an oath to uphold the Constitution, gang. And Joe Biden abandoned the Constitution to put a war against people like me that were unvaccinated. When you put your hand on that Bible to uphold the Constitution, you didn't tell me that you were going to abandon the Constitution to declare war on me? Are you fucking serious, my nigga? You scared of China, but you declared war on your own citizens? You are a pussy when it comes to China, but you declare war on me? Fuck you, Joe Biden. Fuck you. You put a war against me and my people, but you won't go to fight China. How dare you put a war against the unvaccinated? How dare you, Joe Biden? Headline news: Biden's war on the virus has become a war on the unvaccinated. How dare you? How dare you? When I know what I know, when I know that you paid out all these doctors to misdiagnose my brothers and sisters in the crowd, to misdiagnose people around the world, how dare you? How dare you? And you think you need to come back in office? You need to be put the fuck out of office. You went against the Constitution to declare a war against me and my brothers and sisters when we knew what the fuck you was doing the whole time. How dare you? How dare you, you piece of shit? More headline news. Your refusal has cost us all. Biden declares a war on 80 million unvaccinated Americans in a speech ordering mandates on 2/3 of all workers. How dare you? You fucked this whole country up the whole time you've been in office. The whole time you've been in office, you fucked this whole country up. How dare you? More headline news. It's about time. Biden puts the screws on the unvaccinated. So you gonna clamp me down, huh? You gonna screw me to the ground and make me take the jab, my nigga? Fuck you. More headline news. Fauci pushes boosters, but says the focus is still on vaccinating the unvaccinated. It's a war against the unvaccinated, y'all. More headline news. Biden says the unvaccinated Americans are costing all of us as he presses the C word, mandates. Are you serious, my nigga? You kill half of America, and now you're going for the people the 80 million that didn't go for your bullshit? Come on, man. How dare you, Biden? More headline news. The war on the unvaccinated. Oh, more headline news. Biden message to the unvaccinated. Our patience is wearing thin. I remember that speech too. I threw my blunt at the TV when he said, our patience is wearing thin. We're coming after you if you're unvaccinated. I remember that speech. I remember that speech you gave. When you gave that speech, my nigga, I remember that speech. I don't know if y'all remember that speech, gang, but I remember that speech he had when he declared war on the unvaccinated, and he said, my patience is running thin. Because nobody would take the jab. They started offering niggas cheeseburgers, all type of shit just to take the goddamn jab. We'll give you this. We'll give you a new car. You get to win a new car. Yeah, he wears diapers. Shout out to Copper Petals. He most definitely wears diapers. How dare you go against my people? More headline news. Biden blames the unvaccinated for the USC word. Nah, I blame y'all for diagnosing flu patients with the C word. I blame y'all for killing half the people on ventilators. Fuck half the people. 90% of the people y'all killed on ventilators. That's what I blame. How you gonna blame me because I didn't take the jab, you fuck face? More headline news. Biden's war on the virus has become a war on the unvaccinated. This bitch. Oh, this bitch. More headline news. Now I'm finna get out of here. Well, we finna get to the topic, but I just wanted to let y'all know the Spanish flu pandemic, the claim the mask was the mask. Let me show y'all real quick. This is about the Spanish flu, and it's about the masks, so y'all know why I call them diapers. The masks were called muzzles, germ shields, and dirt traps. All right? And this is just some headline news. The mask slackers of 1918. All right, now this right here in this headline news, bacteria pneumonia was main killer in 1918 flu pandemic. So in the 1918 flu pandemic, the main killer was bacteria pneumonia. People didn't really die from the Spanish flu. They died from bacteria pneumonia, which came from wearing a mask. You only get bacteria pneumonia from your mask. That's why all the people died of the Spanish flu. Not because of the Spanish flu, but because they all had on masks. All right, gang? And look at this one right here. Let me see. Bacteria were the real killers in the 1918 flu. The bacteria from the mask were the real killers in 1918, the flu pandemic. The mask were the real killers. All right, think about that. They put you on a ventilator. They tell you to put a muzzle on your face. They put a fucking vaccine. They literally killed every fucking body. And this came out in 2008. This is a headline from 2008. Because they tried to water these headlines down in 2020 and 2021. But this is an actual headline from 2008. All right. Another headline that went back then, if you would look where it was says about the mask that killed them, look at the last paragraph, gang. I'm going to read this because they took this off of the internet. Nobody can find this. I actually found it. Nobody can find this. We agree completely that bacterial pneumonia played a major role in the mortality of the 1918 pandemic. Dr. Fauci. You cannot find this nowhere. If you find this article somewhere, let me know. They took every fucking article down when Dr. Fauci said that the mask was the major killer for the 1918 Spanish flu. The majority of people that died from the pandemic in 1918 was from bacteria pneumonia, the mask. And Dr. Fauci was the main one telling you to put on a mask when in 2009, he was in this article saying that the mask killed most of the people. I'm going to read it one more time because you can't find this nowhere else, gang. We agree completely that bacteria pneumonia played a major role in the mortality of the 1918 pandemic, says Dr. Fauci. So that means that every time Dr. Fauci told you to put a mask on, put 2 masks on, put 3 masks on, he already knew that the mask played a major role in people dying in 1918 pandemic. He already knew it. And they took this article down all over the internet. It took me 5 minutes to find this article. I couldn't find it nowhere. I couldn't find it nowhere. I was looking for this article, and I finally found it. Matter of fact, I'm going to read it one more time before we get the before we finish it. This is the last of the headline news. The last of the headline news, gang. I'm going to read it. And this is the reason that Dr. Fauci retired in December. Because he know that the next president is going to throw him in jail for the pandemic of 2020. I'm going to read it one more time. We agree completely that bacteria pneumonia played a major role in the mortality of the 1918 pandemic. Now, if that right there didn't piss you off, nothing will. Dr. Fauci said in 2009 that the mask that people put on their face in 1918 was one of the major reasons everybody died from the 1918 pandemic. Dr. Fauci said that shit. And guess what, gang? They took it all. They took it off every fucking. You can't find this nowhere on the fucking internet. They took it down. They took it down, down, down. And you know what, gang? That's the same motherfucker that got on your TV screen and said, put a mask on. I even got a video of him saying, put 2 masks on. If one don't work, put 2 masks on. And you know that was the main killer in 1918, my nigga. You wrote a whole paper on this shit. We can't even find the fucking paper you wrote. I used to have a copy of the paper. I can't even find that. I had to find this fucking article of you admitting this shit. Come on, gang. Come on. Let's get to the topic of the day, man. I did a lot of headline news for y'all today. We went back in the day. Shout out to the gang, man. We are definitely in this bitch. I appreciate everybody coming in today. You see what I'm saying? We about to get ready to call the fucking homicide department. We about to call them so I can talk to the people I need to talk to. Let me get her to drop this link, gang. I didn't mean to give y'all too much, but I wanted to let y'all know the real reason that your loved ones died, gang. Your loved ones didn't die because they had the C word. Your loved ones died because America pulled one of the biggest scams and tricks in American history. And they blamed it on you. They made you wear a mask, which killed the majority of the people in 1918. They made you wear a fucking mask. They made you put a jab in your arm when everybody had natural immunity. Everybody has a system of natural immunity. And what they did was the jab was designed to break down your immune system. I told you that on the last show. The jab was designed to break down your immune system. That's why they want you to take 1 jab, 2 jab, 3 jab, 4 jab. Because if your immune system was as good as my immune system, 1 jab wouldn't have done it. 2 jabs would have broke down your immune system. If not, we got a booster. This is how they killed everybody, guys. All right, so I just wanted to take our time to give y'all headline news on how they killed everybody. Let's get to the topic of the day. Shout out to my boy Cal 420. Cal 420, what's up with it, gang? Come off of mute, Cal.
Can you hear me, all right, bro?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's up with it, gang?
What's going on with it, big bro? Great show today, man, and thank you for all the knowledge, bro. I appreciate that.
You know it always comes at a cost. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. It always comes at a cost. I just had to let y'all know because a lot of people have been asking me about this C word. And I was like, let me just tell my people real quick what really happened 3 years ago. Because when the next pandemic hit, y'all can be up on game so people won't fall by the wayside when it's next, because it's another one finna hit. And I do not want people falling by the wayside when this next one hits. All right. You back on mute. You back on mute. Come off of mute. Appreciate that, Desi. Yeah, man. Hey, it took a lot to share that, y'all. It took a lot to come out and let y'all know that, because a lot of people don't know what I know, especially when it comes to that. A lot of people don't read the headline news. Oh, thank you for that standing ovation, Coco. Appreciate that. Let me take a drink. I've been talking for damn near 2 hours.
Cause I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. My grandmother died from pancreatic cancer, but they tried to say it was the C word, and then we was going to the hospital, then they changed it. So you speaking facts on all that shit, bro. So I'm gonna tell everybody like this: get the damn likes up, get them up, god damn it. I say it in the beginning of the show. Hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. The likes to match his views.
Get them up, gang. Get them up. Get them up, gang. You is not finna get this nowhere else. All right, shout out to Danielle, man. Appreciate that, yeah. Cause y'all, hey, I just talked for y'all 2 hours on. Oh shit, yeah. Get them up, gang. I love you too. You know what? I love everybody in this crowd. Everybody that's giving a standing ovation. Everybody that appreciate the knowledge I just gave. I love everybody in this fucking crowd, y'all. What's up with it, LeVay?
Hey, paperwork. Hey, everybody.
How you doing?
I'm good. How y'all doing?
All right, all right. I see you say you learned something in the crowd. How you like that headline news I just spit out?
I think that answered like a lot of questions that a lot of us were feeling but didn't have any proof of. And I wanted to see, was it true that like a couple years before the pandemic, they passed some type of law or bill or something saying that the doctors and the vaccine companies can't be sued?
Yeah, I do. I got that headline. It's not queued up, but I do got that headline news. Yes, they have total immunity when it comes to suing them. And that's because if they get sued, they have to come out and say, hey, I got 52,000 ahead. And then they have to go against Dr. Fauci. But since they got immunity from being sued, then they can just keep the secret until they die. Because these doctors are going to their grave keeping these secrets. Because remember, the pandemic, the money they was getting from the pandemic, it helped keep them in their $1 million houses. Because think about this, LeVay. If you doing surgeries and these surgeries like 50 grand
and then all of a sudden you have to pause all your surgeries and you can't attend to your surgeries. They really jumped into the C word scheme in order to get money to keep their bills going. So that's the reason that the doctors were drugged into this scheme, because they made them, drag. They made them, but the doctors willingly drug themselves to God, and the doctors cannot be. But on the next pandemic, gang, they will be able to be sued. Just not this one. The next pandemic is going to be parameters that they're going to be adding to it in order to break through the barriers of suing these particular doctors. And since we know so much about what the doctor did on the first pandemic, they're not going to get away with it on this next one. That's why it's taking them so long to roll out the next pandemic, because the next pandemic is the major one. That's the one where everybody gonna be locked up in camps. They're gonna put you in houses. They're gonna knock on your door. If you don't have the vaccine or whatever, they're gonna take you out and throw you in these different camps. That's the next phase. That phase is coming, and I got the paperwork for that. That phase is coming on the next pandemic. They couldn't do it on the first pandemic. And what they're gonna do? Matter of fact, let me give y'all a piece of game real quick before we get to this, because I'm gonna call the homicide. On the next pandemic, I got the paperwork, gang. On the next pandemic, they're going to use the UN to come over and arrest you. So you know how the UN has people from all different types of the world that's joined the UN, people from Africa and all that type of people. They get to come to America, and they're going to make the military stand down, because the military is going to go against the government. You see what I'm saying? Because the military got family members and shit. They're gonna go against the government. They're gonna make the military stand down, and they're gonna bring the UN in. Biden is already talking about getting UN assistance. So if Biden gets the UN to come in, we're fucked, because they're literally gonna drag us out of our houses and put us in camps, and we're all going to be dead. All right, so that's the next phase for the next pandemic. So once the military stands down, because the military is not gonna go for it again. Remember, they tried to use the military to come knock on the doors, but the military would not do it. They was trying to get them to knock on the doors the first time. Remember when Chelsea Clinton, she started an organization group to knock on your door to make sure. What was the name that they gave those people to knock on your doors? Do anybody remember the name? It's a name that they gave those people to knock on your door. What was the fucking name that they gave those people? Shout out to Anthony McClendon, man. Appreciate that, Anthony McClendon, man. PW, NBC. Oh, yeah, NBC get way. NBC knocked me out the body. They knew I was over here telling their secrets. Shout out to my boy, Anthony McClendon, man. Appreciate that. What was that name, y'all? Somebody know the name of the people that's supposed to knock on your doors to see if you took the shot. It was a cute little name they gave them. It was a cute name they gave them. Not the sensors. I see you, Linda. Not the sensors. Contact tracers. There you go. Shout out to my boy, Matt Johnson. Remember the contact tracers, y'all? Remember the contact tracers. All right? They call contact tracers. Shout out to Mr. McClendon, man. Appreciate that donation, man. We love you on this channel, man. Appreciate you donating to the channel, Anthony McClendon. Hey, y'all, on the next pandemic, y'all, they're going to have contact tracers coming to your house, right? But remember, the military was supposed to be assisting the contact tracers. So when they come up to your house, the military was supposed to be with the contact tracers. But what happened was the military stood down and said, we will not assist. So now Joe Biden said that when the next contact tracers come, they're going to come with the UN. They're going to make the American military stand down and make them go home and make the UN come over and assist the contact tracers dragging you out your fucking house. That's on the next pandemic. They gave him a cute little word. Shout out to Matt Johnson, man. Contact tracers. Watch, you'll see. Y'all, well, fuck that, you'll see. I hope they stop that shit before it go down. Because I got the paperwork. I got the paperwork of Joe Biden saying the shit. Joe Biden put it in writing that he's going to have the UN assist the contact tracers. All right, they gave him a little cute name. And then remember, Chelsea Clinton opened up an organization, and they was actually getting contact tracers together to knock on your fucking door. All right? They couldn't get it all together because the military would not assist. The military did not assist because they knew what was going down, gang. So now they're going to have the UN to come in and assist these contact tracers. All right? Just get ready for that, gang. That's about to go down. All right, so somebody says it's never gonna work. Shit, it might, Mr. West. It might, Mr. West. The reason I say it might work because look how many people they got to take that goddamn jab on the first pandemic. Look how many people was killed on the ventilators. Look how much money was given out to doctors. All they got to do is just up it. Instead of 13,000 to diagnose you with malaria or some shit, they gonna probably give out what 50,000, 80,000 for the ventilator. Nigga, they gonna be throwing niggas on ventilators like they did the first pandemic. Shout out to Mr. West. They gonna make that shit work. They gonna make that shit work. All right, these people are crooked. They are killing everybody, and they gonna put a war against the unvaccinated. Shout out to Zakai, man. Yeah, y'all gotta stay with the paperwork, man, so we can actually, cause they may try to fucking cut the internet off. Once this shit go down, they may try to cut the internet off, but we still gonna be in giving y'all updates with the paperwork party. You see what I'm saying? That's what it is. So look, let's get to the headline. Let's get to the news of the day, which is my girl, jackyje. All right, we already know that we contacted the police department. They are waiting on me to contact them again. Let me find it in my phone. Let me see. And let me contact the police department. Let me see. The Miami Homicide. All right, gang. All right, so who's ready for me? Before I do that, let me show y'all something real quick before I do that. I want y'all to wave at somebody real quick. This shit is getting a little bit too surreal. All right, shout out to DC Young Fly, y'all. DC Young Fly. I was on the I actually had put this up, and DC Young Fly is a regular in paperwork party stories. All right, gang, there you go again. Everybody wave at DC Young Fly. He is now becoming a regular in the paperwork party stories. All right. He was in the stories on yesterday. I put up the post for the day. And DC Young Fly showed up. You know what, DC, man? Look, bro, please come on. Come on, DC. My crowd is waving at you and shit. Everybody wave at DC real quick, y'all. Everybody wave at DC.
He's scared. He's scared to come up paperwork. He is scared.
He got to come holler at us, man. He definitely knows who we are. He's definitely on the page every goddamn day. DC is watching this channel right now. All right, DC is watching this channel right now. Everybody wave at DC. Everybody wave at DC. All right. Let him know he's welcome to come up. Let him know. Somebody say he's a fan. Shout out to Kelly X in the house. Somebody say he's a fan. Everybody wave at DC. All right. Somebody say I spooked him. I spooked him. Come on, Danielle. He liked the content. He liked the content, y'all. I don't know, man. I'm starting to think that DC didn't have nothing to do with it today. He trying to figure out who killed his baby mama. I'm starting to believe that, but we'll see. Somebody say call his ass. We can't get a good number for him. I had a few cell numbers for him, but those numbers, you see what I'm saying? Those numbers did not work. So he definitely changed his phone after she died. Let me see. Linda said, I don't even like DC no more. He got to come up, Linda. Shit, he's definitely in the comments, y'all. He loves the show. Shout out to Adam, man. I'm starting to believe he liked the show too. All right, DC, man. DC, if you didn't know that they were about to kill your baby mama, if you didn't have nothing to do with it, my nigga, just come up and talk to us, nigga. You ain't got to hide in the comments. You ain't got to hide in the stories, my nigga. Bring your ass up on so we can talk to you, my nigga. Somebody say, I can't really respect him. Shout out to Mr. West in the house. Let me see. DC Baby Maggot. Shout out to bruh Torrance in the house. Yeah, somebody say he too quiet. Well, I got a video of him talking. We about to play that. Let me play this video real quick of DC. Because they was asking him, why he was so quiet on the situation. They pretty much asked him coming out, what's really going on with him and the situation. So I'm gonna let y'all listen to what DC had to say. All right, but we want you to come up, DC, man. You starting to be a regular in the stories. Look at all these people waving at you, DC. You starting to be a regular in the stories. Somebody say he can't say nothing. Shout out to LeVay. He's starting to be a regular in the stories. I'm starting to see that blue check in the stories every day. All right. And hey, man, I don't want to blame nobody for being a part of no murder if they not. DC Young Fly, you are welcome to come to this panel anytime you feel like it. I want you to be a part of this investigation that we're doing on this channel, my nigga. I want you to be a part of us getting justice for Jackie O. We thought that calling Keith Smith would help get justice for Jackie O, but it didn't. It didn't, y'all. We thought that calling, in other words, he don't even like us no more. He said we're liars, and all we got over here is paperwork and receipts. So DC, you're welcome to go in my stories. I don't care, my nigga. You're welcome to go in my stories, all right? But I just want to let you know, you can come out of the stories, my nigga, and you can come on the platform and talk to us, bruh. If you had nothing to do with your baby mama, I'm on your side, nigga. I want to know what happened to Jackie O, so I can go on my next vacation, because I'm definitely taking a vacation after this one. All right? All right, DC? Just wanted to let my people know that you are back in the stories, my nigga. You every day, DC is in those stories. Now let's listen to DC real quick, gang. DC has something to say. Let's see what he got to say, gang.
Being with my brothers, you know, great love, great energy. You know, God is the greatest. He's granted me the strength to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to take care of my babies, you know.
I just love that.
That's the key to life. You just got to keep going, stay prayed up, and never let the tragedies and the stuff that you're going through, you know, bring you down. I mean, we human, we emotional. I mean, that's the point.
That's gonna happen.
People want to see me cry. I'm just not going to record myself crying and show you I'm crying.
Right.
I cry all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I'd rather show positivity and let people know that God is the greatest.
I like your
I want to
hoodie.
continue to show that God is keeping me uplifted and he keep granting me the strength. And that's the message that I want to continue to put out there in the world, because there's a lot of stuff out there and they want to desensitize the enemy and what the enemy is doing. No, the enemy is still working, but God is always greater.
I just want to say, you know, I'm sincerely sorry for your loss. You know, and I just want to know, like, you know, we've watched you be so strong.
Right.
How are you holding up? Like, what's going on? You're still working, obviously.
Yeah, you know, I'm being with my brothers, you know, great love, great energy. You know, God is the greatest. He's granted me the strength to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to take care of my babies, you know.
I just love that.
That's the key to life. You just got to keep going, stay prayed up, and never let the tragedies and the stuff that you're going through, you know, bring you down. I mean, we human, we emotional. I mean, that's the point.
That's gonna happen.
People want to see me cry. I'm just not going to record myself crying and show you I'm crying.
Right.
I cry all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I'd rather show positivity and let people know that God is the greatest.
I like your
I want to
hoodie.
continue to show that God is keeping me uplifted and he keep granting me the strength. And that's the message that I want to continue to put out there in the world, because there's a lot of stuff out there and they want to desensitize the enemy and what the enemy is doing. No, the enemy is still working, but God is always greater.
I just want to say, you know, I'm sincerely sorry for your loss. You know, and I just want to know, like, you know, we've watched you be so strong.
Right.
How are you holding up? Like, what's going on? You're still working, obviously.
Yeah, you know, I'm being with my brothers, you know, great love, great energy. You know, God is the greatest. He's granted me the strength to keep going. You feel what I'm saying? And I got to take care of my babies, you know.
I just love that.
That's the key to life. You just got to keep going, stay prayed up, and never let the tragedies and the stuff that you're going through, you know, bring you down. I mean, we human, we emotional. I mean, that's the point.
That's gonna happen.
People want to see me cry. I'm just not going to record myself crying and show you I'm crying.
Right.
I cry all the time. You feel what I'm saying? So, but I'd rather show positivity and let people know that God is the greatest.
I like your
I want to
hoodie.
continue to show that God is keeping me uplifted and he keep granting me the strength. And that's the message that I want to continue to put out there in the world, because there's a lot of stuff out there and they want to desensitize the enemy and what the enemy is doing. No, the enemy is still working, but God is always greater.
I just want to say.
All right, gang. So DC Young Fly, because the only time we get to hear you talk is when you run into these reporters. You be all in the stories and shit, but you never come to the page and talk to us, because we trying to get down to it. And we got the paperwork on this page. We trying to get down to it. We know you watch the show, but you never come up and talk. Now, I'm reading the comments in the crowd. I'm looking at all the comments. A lot of people say that DC is acting fake, and that he's really not crying. And I heard somebody in the comments say, what God are you really praying to? All right, because DC says that people want to see him cry, but he's not going to record himself crying. I can understand that, my nigga, but it ain't one funeral that I didn't go to where I was close to a person I did not cry. I just buried my granddaddy in February, and I went up in that bitch smelling like Issey Miyake. I went up in that bitch looking good. And I walked out that bitch in tears. Nigga, my whole face, nigga, was full of tears. My eyes was swole up. And my granddaddy was 89 years old. We knew he was about to damn die. We knew my grandpa was about to die. We was expecting him to fucking die. And I still was crying like a little bitch at the funeral. I mean, I didn't even know. It was an emotion that came up over me. I'm like, damn, I ain't cried like this in a long time. I was crying my ass off. I was holding my mom. My mom was crying. I was crying. Everybody was. I don't get this shit, y'all. I don't fucking get it. The emotion that I felt at my grandfather's funeral. I knew my granddaddy was about to die. Ain't nobody knew that jackyje was about to die. Nobody fucking knew, and then nobody's crying. Not even at the fucking funeral. Y'all didn't even say her fucking name at the funeral. Nobody cried. Nobody said her name. None of that shit. But when my granddaddy died, I was in fucking tears. So it ain't about recording yourself crying, my nigga. It's about, did you really fucking cry when jackyje died? A funeral will make you cry. A funeral is designed to make you fucking cry. When you see other people crying at the funeral, you start crying. So I'm not buying this, DC. I fucks with you, my nigga. I guess I fucks with you. I don't know, bro. I'm not buying this shit. My crowd don't fuck with you for some strange reason. They don't fuck with you. I'm not buying this, my nigga. Bro, either you gonna cry or you not gonna cry. I mean, I cried like a baby at my granddaddy's funeral. It wasn't until I got outside in the limousine that I had to stop crying. I had to carry his fucking coffin. Man, my face was swelling up. I was crying my ass off. And that's crazy how you hadn't shed one tear for jackyje. I mean, you say you cry behind the scenes. I don't fucking believe that shit, my nigga. I don't believe you cry behind the scenes. I don't believe none of that shit. Cause nigga, you should have cried at the motherfucking me funeral. Her body was laid at the funeral. You right there by the coffin and shit. That's when you're supposed to cry. Another thing I learned about funerals too. Everybody cries when the coffin open up. At my grandpa's funeral, cause we just buried in February, the coffin was closed. You see a few people crying here and there. You know, maybe in the back of the church, somebody started crying, somebody get the Holy Ghost. But as soon as they open up that damn coffin, everybody started crying. I mean, when they open up the coffin and you see the body laying in the coffin, everybody was in tears. Everybody. That's when I went up and touched him. I went up and fixed his tie. His tie was a little crooked. I fixed his tie. I touched him. You see what I'm saying? All that good shit, but come on, gang. Come on. It's crazy how, you see what I'm saying, that you just will not fucking show emotions on your baby mama. It's not that you're not a man, my nigga. It's just that don't nobody believe that you even cry in private. Shit, don't nobody even believe that shit. What y'all think, man, I'm finna get to call this homicide. What y'all think, Cecily, Leo, and Cal? What y'all think about DC telling people that he don't cry in public, that he cry behind the scenes? You got the flow, Cecily. Come on.
When you got feelings for someone, you know, that's something that's hard to hold back. You know, that feeling of death in the family, you know, from a loved one, that is a feeling that's hard to just hide, you know what I'm saying? Because you have these outbreaks, these spurts where you can't control it. That's real love. You know what I'm saying? Now, what he's talking about, and God giving him the spinning out that God gonna make sure you straight. He's gonna humble your heart. He's gonna help you find a way to get through it. But I just don't see him having that kind of power.
I think that the funeral, we good. We gonna be good, man. We good. We straight. We good. I'm like, God, nigga, you. What you mean you good, my nigga? You at a fucking funeral, man. What you think about?
He had a frown on his face, like he was like when he started saying, he had a frown on his face, like he was a drill sergeant or something, like he was trying to drill it in everybody's minds. But you know, people.
Hey, my bad because y'all look at Mr. West comment. He said you can't hide it, bro. I had shades on, bro. When I started crying, they gave me a pair of shades to put on. The tears just kept rolling because people really didn't want to. I had a pair of shades on at my grandfather's funeral. The tears was rolling, y'all. You cannot hide that shit.
At my father's funeral, Lord have mercy. Well, not actually my dad. It really hit me bad at my aunt's funeral. This is an auntie. You know what I'm saying? Man, I had every usher in the church house with fans, tissue, Kleenex, paper towel. I couldn't stop it. You know what I'm saying? When you got love for someone, man, when you know they gone, that hurts.
Hey,
and most people know. Most people know. Yeah, go ahead.
They give them Kleenex and you wipe your face, got the little white shit on your face from the Kleenex.
Yeah.
Nigga, come on, bro. I had that little white shit on my teeth. I'm wiping my face. The Kleenex is full. I'm steady. The usher standing by me the whole time. I'm steady grabbing Kleenex, wiping my mama's face. I'm wiping my face. I'm like, nigga, I cannot fucking stop crying. What the fuck?
Looking
like,
horrible. Be looking horrible,
my nigga. Shit.
That's why I'm looking at him like, man, I don't know what you on.
I cry in private. Kyle, what's up? What you want to add to this, man?
Can y'all hear me all right? Because I'm end up losing service where I'm at. You hear me good? Now, look, it's been 2 years since my grandmother passed, bro. And I'm in, like, just hearing, talking about this got me in tears right now driving down the road. You know what I mean? Like, nigga is showing no emotion, no nothing. He's a lame. If DC, if you watching this, you are a lame, bro. You show no respect to that woman, bro. You are a lame, man. It's been 2 years since my grandma passed, and not a day that goes by, I don't think about her, bro. When I look at my son, about her, my grandmother died August. My son was August 30th. That hits me 3 days. So I'm like, this is crazy.
Nah, for real, my nigga. And bro, like I said, bro, I shed so, and I walked, like I said, bro, when I walked up in my granddaddy's funeral, nigga, I was smelling like Issey Miyake. I was looking good, feeling good. Nigga, I walked out that bitch, my nigga, looking like I was crying so goddamn hard, nigga. I didn't even think I could carry the fucking coffin, nigga. I was crying so goddamn hard, nigga. I had to walk out with my mom. I was holding her. And then once we got to somebody was in my place. Once we got to the burial site is when I could actually grab the coffin back. I couldn't even that's how emotional I was, my nigga. So, I don't know.
The next step was the ambulance.
Thank you. So, yeah, I ain't buying that shit. So, shut up.
I didn't heard of stories of people jumping actually into the grave when they take them to the grave, man.
That's the bad part. That's the bad. When you get to that graveyard, Cecily, and lower the body in the ground, yeah, that's when oh shit, don't jump. Like, I want to go too.
Right.
Man.
The love, when your love is gone, when the thrill is gone, come on, y'all know how it feels.
But y'all
know how it feels.
Look, now it's a rumor that he showed up to the funeral with a side piece. Is that a rumor? Is that a fact?
I believe it.
I believe it. I see some pictures that they took. Which one? Which funeral? Which one?
Hold on.
Hold
on, real quick.
What's
real
up?
quick. Bro, paperwork. Remember I said this on like maybe 3 shows ago when we were talking about what the fuck is his name? The old head that went to the funeral with the chick. Homeboy's wife. What the hell was his name? Help me out.
You talking about
Walmack or Walbert?
Yeah,
what the hell,
Walmack?
He's trying to relive his life, bro. But think about it. If he really took a side bitch to the funeral, you think he had Jackie's clothes on? Probably.
Wow. Oh, they did have that scarf on. Remember that scarf that her daddy had on? That was probably Jack. Cause that's a woman's scarf he got on. That's probably Jacqueline's scarf.
Real talk.
All right, man. So yeah, so somebody said it's a fact. Somebody send me that paper, send me that proof so I can show them the next show of him at the funeral with a side piece. Talking about he he cried alone and shit. I see why you weren't crying. You had some ass at the back of the damn church. That nigga had some, hey, Session, that nigga had some ass at the back of the church. I see why he wasn't crying.
Hey, he must was trying to be faithful to his new chick.
Man, that nigga was not finna sit here. It's a rumor going out he was fucking one of the homegirls too, so I'm be hearing a lot of damn rumors, man. Because people tell me shit every day. I've heard that with them 6 hoes sitting on the couch, he was fucking one of them hoes. I've also heard that he had some ass sitting at the back of the church, ready to go.
Well, we do know he a freak.
Lord, 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 Lord.
He used to turn live down with that. You know, he'd be on live, they'll be going live. Next thing you know, he'd be all on some, he needs some pussy shit. I'm like, come on, man. You know, you gonna fuck the girl live up like that? I don't know why he thought it was fun or whatever.
He be on the live with her and he'll say some shit like that?
Yep.
Yep.
I'm talking about, she might be talking about one time, he might say, man, I need me some pussy. You know? That's how he don't want to talk about never about freaking something so far as him having a side chick. I don't believe it. Because sex always on your mind, especially at a time like that. Like, you going to be like on live with your lady, like calling out like that.
Well, shit, it's like this. If he disrespects her in person like that, he definitely will disrespect her at the funeral.
In that coffin. That's right. I agree.
Let me see. Lady J say she just put it in the folder, so Lady J must know who the side piece is. She just put it in the folder.
Put it in the folder.
Wow.
Oh, I like put it on paper.
All right, gang, look. Everybody mute up. I'm about to call the homicide, y'all. I gotta call the homicide back. Talk to the lieutenant on duty right now. All right. We did talk to him. If you was here Friday, we already talked to homicide. The question for today is homicide covering it up. It seems like that the majority of the people in the crowd believe that they have a cover-up going on. And remember, gang, when I talked to Daddy, Keith Smith, he said that he has to pay these people off or they will kill him. I don't know who these people are. We haven't figured it out yet. But we believe that homicide took a payment. Another thing, too, Detective Mendez was moved to another unit while in the middle of working on this case. How do you move a detective to another unit in the middle of working on one of the biggest deaths or murder cases in Miami, especially when the toxicology people haven't even got back yet with the damn toxicology? So let me call these people, man.
Bro, don't forget to ask about those the phone call, the records for the phone. He said remind you about that.
All right, I got you. The records from the phone. Okay, I got you.
You know what a phone call I'm talking about when they call in to call 911. That's what you were asking about, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, communications. Nah, I definitely not gonna forget about the communications because that's one of the reasons. I need to know why my shit was heavily redacted and about those communications. All right, so let me call them real quick. If homicide is watching right now, get ready to answer the phone. We about to call y'all. All right, we know y'all probably watching. Y'all sit up here laughing because my first name Paper, my last name Work. All right, we work on this channel. All right.
Good afternoon, Homicide. How may I help you?
Hey, how you doing, ma'am? This is paperwork. I told y'all I called back today.
Yes, sir. Mike's not here today. Oh, for the sergeant.
Yeah, the sergeant.
Okay, the sergeant tripping off. He did not come in today.
Whoa!
No. And he'll be back Wednesday now because tomorrow's a holiday, so we're off on a holiday. He didn't come in.
So wait a minute. So why didn't he come in today, Mr. Trippinoff?
Because he didn't want to. He took off. Because I guess tomorrow's a holiday, so if they don't want to come in, they don't have to come in some days. They deserve a break sometimes, so he took one.
I know he deserved a break, but I don't.
I'm the one have to work a lot.
So you there by yourself?
No, I'm not there by myself. There's other detectives here, but he's just the only one. He's in charge. So
what about
he took a break
what about the new detective? Because I know the detective Mendez was moved to another unit. What about the new detective that's on the case?
The new detective? Who did they tell you took the case?
I don't know who took the
Just because Mendez is gone, I mean, I don't know who took the case, but Mendez left.
Is it a way you can find out about it? Because I'm not on vacation right now, and I don't.
The only way I can find out about it is through Mike, Detective Wilson, or Sergeant Truth, and both of them will be back Wednesday.
So wait a minute. They left you in the homicide unit by yourself with no information.
No, I'm never by myself. There's always other detectives around.
Okay, so nobody know. Can you ask? Hey, detectives, do anybody know the detective that's on the Jackie O case, the Jacqueline Smith case? Can you ask that for me? Because just because they're on vacation don't mean I'm on vacation. I'm calling because I need to speak with someone.
But you want to speak to someone because you want the information, correct?
I would like to speak with the sergeant, but I would also like to speak with the detective that's on the case.
What's that case number again? Do you know it again?
Let me pull it up.
Right offhand.
I can pull it up. Hold on, let me get it.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate you.
Let's see, no problem. Let me see. What is this case number? Hold on. Here it is, right here. It is 2305 3100 38996.
Okay, 2305-31-0038-996.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. And what's your last name again? Paper. Who else I can get in there for you to talk to? Hold on one moment.
All right, I appreciate you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
Homicide.
Hey, how you doing?
How's it going, sir?
All right, who am I speaking with?
Sergeant Rodriguez?
Oh, okay. I spoke with you before, Detective Rodriguez.
Yes, we spoke, I believe it was last week.
Yeah, last week. Okay, so I was calling because so today I was supposed to be talking to a sergeant, Trifanoff, but he's not in. So yeah, so I was trying to see who was the detective, because the other detective you told me, Mendez, was moved to another unit. I want to know the detective that they had on this case, that I can speak with him on Ms. Jacqueline Smith's case.
Well, active detective right now, there wouldn't be any unless it needs to get reopened from our end. So it was still his case when we gave it to the medical examiner's office. So now it's still in their hands. Now, if let's say tomorrow they call and they say they found something suspicious or something that needs to be investigated, then at that point it'll be reassigned to someone else from the same team, from the team where that detective was in. But right now, as far as any investigative work from our end, is just basically pending anything else from the ME that makes it that they might find suspicious or anything they might want us to investigate.
Okay, got you. So okay, so basically Detective Mendez is in another unit, but if they call back, y'all would assign it to another detective if the toxicology come back with something suspicious.
Correct.
All right, so the paperwork I got, which was the police report, was heavily redacted, and I was supposed to be speaking with a sergeant or a lieutenant about why it was heavily redacted, and I needed to know, do you know anything about that paperwork being heavily redacted, the whole paragraph being redacted? And when I spoke with Michael Wilson, he was basically saying that they redact for the medical reasons, but I was letting him know that the whole paragraph was not medical. That I needed to know why was it heavily redacted, and did any of one of the detectives tell him what to redact?
Yeah, as far as the redaction that we spoke that day, that's something Detective Wilson handles, and he knows the do's and don'ts as far as redaction. I personally haven't seen the let's say the unredacted version, so I wouldn't be able to like help as far as any reasoning. But like I said, he's the one that always handles those and that part of it.
Okay.
But yeah, Sergeant Triffanoff he's acting lieutenant for I believe the next 2 weeks. But yeah, like I said, Mikey's the one that does handle. Detective Wilson. Sorry, his name is Michael Wilson. He's the one that does handle that portion of it. So I wouldn't be able to know exactly why or what he redacted. Since it is an open investigation, I'm assuming he does probably need to redact certain things that might be able to be taken off after it's closed. So that might be some of the reasoning as well, as far as obviously anything medical concern.
Okay, and about the 911 call communications, is there any way to see if my request went into communications, because we're past the 30-day period and we don't want them to destroy the 911 tape, because they say that would be released to me after that toxicology comes back, whether it be good or bad, that I will be able to get the 911 call. But we wanted to know if that request was already sent into communications, and if not, is it a way to contact communications to say, hey, we need to hold that 911 tape before they destroy it?
They're definitely not going to be destroyed anytime soon. Those do last a while. So those aren't going to be destroyed. Those should be there for years.
And that's the same with the body cams too?
Yeah, body cams, they go into a cloud now. Now it's all through clouds. We have all these cloud pro systems now. So that all goes to the cloud and they stay there. Now, depending on the case of the body cam, if it's some last, I believe the minimum statute they changed it to now is minimum 90 days. Like the most basic call, let's say like a loud music complaint or something like that. Those will last just up to 90 days, which is the least. And then from there, it goes up depending on the case. It's a felony or things like that. Or some were there indefinitely, some 5 years, some a year. But the minimum would be 90 days.
Okay, so it's not 30 days, it's 90.
No, yeah, it should be 90. Now it's 90. The new updates were 90.
Okay, cool. All right. Well, and when is Triffanoff supposed to be in? Wednesday?
He should be back Wednesday. He works morning hours as well. Yeah, he should be back Wednesday morning.
Okay, Wednesday morning. Okay, cool. Well, I appreciate you, Detective Rodriguez, for speaking with me, and I will be giving Mr. Triffanoff a call back on Wednesday.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah, he'll be here.
All right, thank you, sir. I appreciate you so much.
No problem, sir. You got it.
All right, bye-bye. All right, gang, you come off of mute. All right, gang. I'm looking at the crowd, the comments too. What do y'all think about Detective Rodriguez? I spoke with him on last week. He's the one that told me that Detective Mendez had been moved, and he told me that it was reassigned to another detective. He told me that last week. Today, Rodriguez is telling me that it hasn't been assigned to another detective, that the only way they're going to assign it to another detective is if foul play comes back from the medical examiner, which he didn't say that last week. Cecily, go ahead and come off of mute. What do you think about that? Because he must don't know. I know he switched up pretty quick.
Man, he gives us the runaround. Everybody heard of the runaround.
It got to be the runaround. Do you remember when he told me last week that they had already gave it to another detective, and now that I'm looking for this other detective, he doesn't exist?
I remember that.
All right, yes, they stalling.
That woman was probably listening. He probably what took him probably so long to get the phone. She told him what to say.
Yeah, because Kyle, do you remember last week when he told me that they gave it to another detective?
Yeah.
And now I'm trying to find out the other detective's name. He says, "Oh no, we haven't assigned one yet. We're waiting on toxicology to come into this." But you told me last week that y'all already had another detective on the case.
Yeah, I remember that. They giving us, like Caesar Leo said, they giving us the runaround because they already said that. Well, if y'all were watching the show last week, what did that lady say? So stop giving us the runaround and tell us to, hey, stop playing around. Give us the answer we need.
Nah, they not gonna look like the people in the crowd are remembering too. Shout out to Mari Ottawa in Mexico. She remembers that. I don't like when people lie to me. It's like he lied to me, but he got this soft voice where it's like, I'm really not lying, I just don't know. Everybody act like they don't know. Nigga, you know. You said they just put Detective Mendez in another unit, and that case has been assigned to another detective. Now that I'm looking for this other detective, he doesn't even exist, and they're waiting to assign it to a detective. What? That don't even make sense.
You don't.
So that means somebody in Homicide is on the case.
It's like they give all the information. You know, purpose. They all, this stuff that government. This is public information we're dealing with. You know what I'm saying? Like, why is stuff so hot? Every redacted. Why is the case getting assigned to somebody else? And what's taking forensics so fucking long to put this shit together to see that somebody drugged that girl?
Yeah, a drug test will come back, what, 5 minutes? You piss in the cup, the motherfucker come right back. Like, literally, it's like, why are we taking so long?
They'll take them 10 seconds to get any type of result they want in that last bullshit. They know it's daddy paid. The daddy paid the cops off to not tell us nothing, to not speak to us, and that's why he was talking about, I gotta pay all these people so I don't die. So bingo, we found one part of the puzzle.
Hey, Danielle say keep paying for their vacation. You know what? Hold on, y'all. Hold on. But, hey, Cecily, go on me. You got like an echo in the background. You know what, gang? I'm noticing something, and Danielle may be making a joke, but this may be some real shit Danielle just said. She said Keith is paying for their vacations. Why is everybody on fucking vacation? The 4th of July ain't that damn popular. Why is the sergeant on vacation for 2 weeks? Trippinall on vacation. He's supposed to be in the sergeant's place. Yeah, Keith paid for everybody's vacation. The whole goddamn homicide. You couldn't hear nobody in the back. I'm like, ma'am, they left you there by yourself? She was like, nah, it's some other. Yeah, right, ma'am. I heard your voice echoing off the wall. You in that room all by yourself. Ain't nobody there with you. Everybody's on vacation. Let me see.
Out of town paperwork.
What's up?
How did it sound?
No, it sound better. It sound better.
Man, that nigga sitting right there at his desk. He's at the office. Have a female call. I bet you that nigga jump on the phone real quick.
And then they talking about, well, who's the lieutenant on duty? Lieutenant Gonzalez. Okay, where's Lieutenant Gonzalez? Oh, he's gone for 2 weeks on vacation. Who's in his place? Sergeant Trifonoff. Where's Sergeant Trifonoff? He'll be in Monday.
She lying.
And then, hold on.
She lying.
We called Monday. That nigga say I ain't coming in. Nigga, you supposed to be substituting for another nigga that ain't in. Why you didn't come in?
Thank you. I was just going to say that, bro.
And then she turn around and say she ain't there by herself. It sound like everybody gone.
Everybody
thing is,
whispering.
Or the main boss. If the main boss is not there, the supervisor's there. If the supervisor's there, not there, the assistant's there. So who's under Trifonoff that we could talk to?
That's just like McDonald's. It's no managers there, nothing but workers. Where's the managers? Oh, that manager's gone for 2 weeks. Well, where's the manager in his place? He took off too. He didn't come in. Wait a minute. So we got a McDonald's with nothing but employees, but no managers? That's what they saying at the homicide. We have no managers. The only people that's here is the workers. No supervision. I can run up in Miami right now in the police department and cause havoc, and there's no managers, no supervisors there to supervise. What's up with it, Chef Amazing? Chef Amazing, you got the flow.
Hey, what's going on, bro? How y'all doing?
What's good?
All right, man, that's crazy. Homicide detectives work 24/7. Like, they really don't take the vacations when they're trying to solve a case. And they going from this to that to this to that. Pure cover-up. Something in the water ain't clean.
Now, wait a minute. Why is Trifonoff, who's sitting in for Lieutenant Gonzalez for his 2-week vacation, how do you take a vacation when you're sitting in for a nigga taking a vacation?
Right. Make it make sense.
He said he called in and come in today because 4th of July tomorrow. Motherfucker, you salary. You supposed to be there because you got to get paid before the holiday and after the holiday. So you got to be there to collect that bread.
Wait a minute, bro. They not making it make sense. That I'm gonna let y'all have the floor. I'm gonna say this one more time for the crowd, y'all. I'm gonna say this one more time for the crowd. Yeah, 2-week vacation is unheard of unless he's using some points from 3 years ago or some vacation days from about a year ago he never used. I've never heard of a 2-week vacation. Maybe a week, but 2 weeks is just pushing it. Like, nobody dies in Miami in 2 weeks. Nobody's going to get murdered in 2 weeks. Nobody's going to die in 2 weeks. Let me take 2 weeks and just tear my... Look, I got a question for the crowd. I'm going to say it one more time, gang, and I'm going to let them have it go. How the fuck can you sit in for a nigga that's on vacation, and while you're sitting in for him, you take a vacation? That I'll let y'all got the flow, man.
He was just off last week or day.
Yeah, Trifonoff wasn't even there Friday, was he?
Right.
Hold on. Wait a minute.
Maybe it's an extended vacation.
Hey, I'm finna call that nigga cell phone number. Fuck
that nigga cell phone. Fuck that.
Hey, man, somebody in the crowd give me Trifonoff's name. How you spell this shit? Let me tell y'all his name. His name is Nicole Trifonoff. I'm finna call him right now, gang, on his cell phone. Somebody give me his name. I don't know how to spell it. It's Nicole Trifonoff. Nigga, how the fuck you take a vacation? You was gone Friday. Okay, we gotta call him.
I'm calling Russian. That sounds like a Russian last.
Nigga, the whole damn homicide on vacation.
I swear.
This shit.
By the time they come back, they gonna be full of that old barbecue, all that drinking and crap, and they ain't gonna remember shit.
I guess nobody's gonna, yeah, and then the murder ain't gonna never get solved.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Hell no,
But you watch First 48, them cats be like, I gotta be with my family today. Supposed to be, but I gotta work this case.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Let me see. The whole Miami homicide on vacation.
That's a cover up.
Yes, a cover up.
They fumbling and flipping and fumbling and somebody knows something.
Let me see. I'm looking at the crowd. Okay, Zakai say she finna get it. Yeah, let me get her to call him, y'all. Let me get him.
Let me mute up.
I got to
So
call.
you know, it's a guy to find a pen and hay.
There you go.
Oh man, this is crazy, man.
Maybe we should ask for Detective Anonymous, because that's what they're trying to make you like.
Man, these niggas done pissed me off now. Let me find this nigga number. Old lady Trifaloff. Let me see. I gotta call him while he on vacation now. He done made me. Yeah.
He ain't make you mad yet because you ain't say your favorite saying yet. So you ain't pissed yet, nigga.
He finna piss me off. Cause Cecily just said it like, wait a minute, he wasn't even there Friday. What the fuck he been here? Hell nah.
Yeah, no, that motherfucker taking too many days off.
Like a homicide detective is a job that you constantly on call. Like you on demand. Like you got to go when you don't go because you got to solve these murders. Like,
and why can't they patch you? Why can't they patch you to his cell phone?
But you heard what she said, talking about he deserve a break. He don't deserve no damn break. They got a break last week.
She did say that.
I'm on his ass.
I'm like, don't he deserve a break? The nigga been gone 2 weeks. What the fuck you mean deserve a break?
And they
extended vacation.
Look, I would definitely wouldn't want him on my son case. I'd be like, fire.
This can't be this nigga 30 years old. Nicola Trifaloff from New Jersey, 38. Trifanov. Hold on. I got 2 numbers, y'all. I'm finna find one of these damn numbers. I got 2 numbers. That look
You
like
can find it though.
They done
Don't nobody have a Rolodex like PW. Nobody.
Yeah, I'm finna roll these motherfuckers. But these motherfuckers done. Hey, y'all, I'm finna call this nigga. I think his real name is Nicholas. Hold on, somebody spelled it Nicole Trifanov. Let me try this one because the other one was Nicholas. Let me try this one real quick. Nicole L-A-I. Hold on, let me try this one real quick. Just to make sure I got the right motherfucker. Nicole. Hold on, how you spell that? Oh, with a K. Nicole Trifanov. Gotcha. With a K. That nigga name crazy. Trill.
I was thinking that too.
He ain't from this country. What? Whoa, bro. 73 years old. Oh, bro, I think I found him, y'all. 73 years old. You got to be shitting me, y'all. No phone number on file.
He got old. They probably put him on desk duty.
He ordered this sand on the beach.
This nigga ain't got no number on file. Nicole Trifanov. See if y'all see if one of y'all can get a number in this name on the screen, y'all. This may be him, the 73 years old. I found a 73-year-old Nicole Trifanov. Somebody said that's a Russian name. The Russians are here. German? The Germans are here. God damn. Nicole Trifaloff. Look at us. Look at America. You know we finna be invaded. We got Germans and Russians trying to solve our murders, y'all. You know, that's how the world is so fucked up. We got Germans. Bro, they ain't got no black people over in Russia trying to in this homicide unit. Go to Russia and see if you find one black person in the homicide unit.
I know you won't.
Mexicans
Not a one.
Go to Germany and see if you can find a black man or a Mexican in the homicide unit.
And when you go over there, you get locked up.
For real.
Well, I've been to Manheim before.
Looking for him. We'll try to get Joe Biden to get you out.
They give our jobs to any motherfucking body.
Anybody.
I've been to Manheim, Germany. It wasn't much of us over there. And if it was all military.
Nah, for real. That's what I'm saying. We out at the base. These motherfuckers be
73-year-old. He should be in the old folk home.
One foot in the grave and one on a banana peel.
Why they be letting them old folks have them positions so long? Like y'all see the sign, the man taking off too much. You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the sign, go get that man in retirement, man. These man, America will work you down to the bone.
These motherfuckers is funny.
No, I ain't lying.
All right, y'all. Look, I'm finna call this 30. Okay, look, I got a 30-year-old with that name, y'all. Let me look. I couldn't find nothing under the 70-some-year-old. That may be the real one. Let me call the 30-year-old, see if that's his daddy, or he just may be the homicide person. All right. Let me call the 30-year-old real quick and see if he's the one. Because I got a 30-year-old and a 70-year-old. The 30-year-old may be the homicide detective, or the 30-year-old may be the son of the homicide detective. So let me call this 30-year-old real quick and see what's going on with this nigga, man.
Please leave your message for Nicholas Stanley.
He lying on his goddamn thing. His name is Nicholas Trifaloff. He talking about Stanley. Boy, these motherfuckers. Hold on, Nicholas. Hold on, buddy. This nigga done lied on his goddamn answer machine. It gotta be him. They gotta be his daddy. Oh, his dad ain't got no goddamn number. Let me see what this is right here. I ain't gonna find these, but these detectives are smart. I ain't gonna find out these motherfuckers. The dad is 70-something. He definitely, I see his address, but I don't see no number. His son, talking about his last name Stanley, when it clearly say Trofanoff right here. That sounds like some goddamn food or some shit. Stroganoff.
I was thinking that too when I first heard his name. I started thinking about some stroganoff.
that hamburger helper. Yeah, that nigga talking about his name Stanley, y'all. That nigga done gave, well, I say my name paperwork, so I guess that's about the same. All right, gang, we may have to just wait till Wednesday to talk to these motherfuckers, because if he's old, just like what's the name said, why his old ass ain't in there? He was gone. And if he's young, he on her line talking about his name is Stanley. You found two possible numbers. Send it. Come to the platform, Nikki, and put it so you can put it backstage for me. Hit the link, Nikki. Come to the platform so you can put it backstage. I call those two numbers you got real quick.
Bro, Nikki, I'm on their website trying to find Lieutenant Treffanoff, bro. I cannot find this dude.
Them detectives be hiding in plain sight. Like, they good at hiding their names and shit.
Yeah, what you call them tripping off?
Man, them niggas be tripping off.
Tripping off. Hey,
and
boy,
then look, he didn't come Friday, right? Oh, he's going to be back Monday. So then on Monday, she talking about, oh, he decided not to come in. What the fuck? What you mean decided not to come in? Shout out to Nick.
Deserve a break.
What's up with it, Nick? Go ahead and come off mute, Nikki. We can't hear you, Nikki. All right, Nikki's having technical difficulties. See if you can.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Okay, I'm finna get ready to put these two numbers in the chat.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me call these two numbers Nikki got. Nikki is a moderator in the Clubhouse game. Matter of fact, I just opened up a Clubhouse. Nobody's in there. Oh, there go Lady D. She just jumped in there. Lady J. The name of the Clubhouse is The Whole Miami Homicide is on vacation for the 4th of July. That's the name of the Clubhouse.
Be safe. Everybody be safe out there this holiday weekend, because ain't no detectives in.
I had to make that the name of the clubhouse. The whole homicide
Oh man.
vacation right.
Stay at home.
That's crazy. Shout out to my girl Zakai. Zakai be doing research for us.
Okay, I put him in the chat, Peter.
Okay, I got him. Okay. All right. So let me shout out to let me see, Lady D coming in too. Shout out to everybody coming to the clubhouse. Ruth. Let's go Ruth. Shout out to my girl Ruth. Ruth in the clubhouse, Trina in the clubhouse. The title is, and put in the comments too, Lady J. Put the clubhouse in the comments. The title of the clubhouse is the whole, I should have put damn. The whole damn Miami Homicide is on 4th of July right now. So if you're in Miami, hey, this is a good time to murder a nigga. If you in Miami and you got beef with somebody, you might well go on and get him right now while everybody gone.
So by the time the detectives get back, all the evidence says they ain't gonna have no evidence.
Hey, look, you might well go on and just gone. Hey, this is the time in Miami to commit crimes. I don't condone crimes on this channel, but if you got beef with somebody in Miami, you might as well handle it right now. Every homicide detective is on vacation. I hate to see how I look at Christmas time around that.
And remember, the first 48 is critical.
Nah, real, I bet you old girl be gone too.
Yeah, this nigga said they about to purge in fucking Miami.
Yeah. They found out ain't no detective in.
What you mean I missed my... Hold on, Tammy. Hold on, Tammy. I did not miss my calling. When people hear me sing, they say I miss my calling. When you see me, look, I can do anything, okay? I can do I can sing, rap, I can produce, I can do detective work, I can play basketball, I can play football. Look, people say I play basketball so good I miss my calling. I play football, I never miss my calling. All I do is God's work. Okay, Tammy? Okay? All right? I never miss my calling, people. I can do anything. All right? Shit, people say I need to be a lawyer. You need to be an attorney. You miss your calling. No, I do not need to be an attorney. I hate going to court. Shit, that's the most boringest place in the world to be sitting up in court. When the prosecution lying and shit, you gotta look the prosecution dead in the eye. I did not miss my calling. I can do anything through Christ. Okay. Oh, well, thank you for cleaning that up. You're a great detective, man. Yeah, right. Yeah, and I couldn't figure out Killer Cam, bitch ass. Shit. Stealing right under my goddamn nose. Shit, well, I guess I'm pretty good. Appreciate that, Tammy, man. We love you, Tammy. We love you, Tammy. All right, this is what we finna do, y'all. We finna call these two numbers that I got back behind me. After I call these two numbers, we're gonna head to the clubhouse gang. We're gonna head to the club. I love you too, Miss Linda. We're gonna head to the clubhouse. Yeah, they say I'm a comedian too. Shout out to Renee. People think I'm a fucking comedian. I'm not a fucking comedian. I just make people laugh. All right, but when I get out and dirty, you ain't gonna be laughing, goddammit. Yeah, you ain't gonna be laughing when I get down and dirty. When the sheets come off. All right.
I ain't know he was like that.
I thought he was funny. Paperwork crazy. All right, let me call these two numbers. Hey, Nikki, who is this for? This for Triffinoff, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
All right, let me call these two numbers, gang. All right, everybody mute up. Let me call these two numbers. All right, that sounds like a good number. Let me try the other one.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 30598.
All right, let me call that other one that was busy. See if it's still busy. Let me see if that's an iPhone, y'all. Hold on. Okay, that's not an iPhone. me see if this other one is an iPhone. That's not an iPhone. These damn detectives, they got them goddamn flip phones. They got them damn flip phones, little old bit ass ugly ass no kills. Let me try to call these back, y'all. Let me call this other one. These people.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 305.
You know what? These see, hell nah. This a murder.
Playing games, man.
Let me see what type of relatives Trifonov got, man. This is a murder. I'm not playing this. This is a murder. This is a murder, Mr. Sir. I think now I'm starting to think he's 70. He the one that's 70.
Right.
Yeah, because all right, 73. Let's see what you're. Zero relatives. Hell no. This is him. You trifle fuck. I'm finna cross-reference it real quick with this nigga right here. This nigga right here got all the relatives. Okay, let me cross-reference it with this nigga right here. Okay, here go 20 relatives. The first Trifonov. Okay, Ember Trifonov. Tanio Trifonov. Okay, it's 2 Trifonov. Okay, let me call these relatives real quick before we get the fuck up out of here. Let me call. I got a couple of relatives real quick. If he on vacation, let's see if he on vacation with one of them, huh? How about that? Y'all on vacation? Let's see.
Right.
Let's see.
Probably barbecue.
Nigga, you called him my bitch? You called him my bitch? How you get my bitch number, nigga? You said you was coming in on Monday, nigga. Don't start that.
Yeah, you lied.
Yeah, let me call. I got a number right here. Let me call his girlfriend. Hold on. Or his wife or whatever the fuck she is.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Miss Amber?
This is not Amber. You have the wrong number.
This Miss Trifonov?
I'm sorry, it is not.
Can I speak to your husband?
You have the wrong number.
But this is Miss Trifonov. Why you don't want to? You bitch! Ooh, this bitch, they good, y'all. Them goddamn Russians. She lying. She knew her name was Ember Lewis Trifonov. Ember Lewis Trifonov. That's your name, ma'am, you liar. Let me call Tanio Trifonov. These goddamn Trifonovs getting on my nerve. Come on, you bitch. She almost started laughing too. She know her name is Ember Trifonov. She like, what this nigga doing calling me? I don't fuck black men no more. I'm done fucking with black men. I haven't fucked a black man in years. Why is this black man calling me? I need to change my voice to a Russian voice or some shit. She's like, this is not Ember, bitch. This is Ember, you lying bitch. She hung up in my face. Bitch, I'll call you back, bitch. I'm gonna call that. You know what? Fuck that bitch. Here go the other one. Here go Tanio Trifonov. Let me call Tanio.
Please leave your message for 850.
Let me call Ember back one more time, y'all. That was the other Tanio tripping off. Let me see if Ember answers.
Hi, you've reached Dolph. Please leave your message.
What the fuck she said her name was? Look, somebody said I wouldn't play with these people. Yeah, they already got the fucking Russians in place in Florida right now. They got the motherfucker working in homicide and everywhere. Y'all surrounded in Florida. Y'all surrounded. The Russians have made it, okay? Y'all are surrounded. Miss Trifonov. Yeah, that's Trifonov, y'all.
Bro, that drone said stop.
He motherfucker, boy.
Answer service said, please stop.
He motherfuckers surrounded. Can we get some black people working in homicide in fucking in Russia? How about we even the playing field?
For real. They should have been in business Sunday back anyway.
Bro, remember when I read the headline news that China was about to put troops in fucking Florida?
Mm-hmm.
But first they gotta take guns from the Floridians. They gotta take their guns first. They already got Russians in fucking Florida. They got Russians as detectives, and they got probably Chinese working.
They've been having Russians because I know a college in Mississippi. They fly over. They was flying over here, going to college.
Oh Lord, we surrounded.
They got paperwork, and guess what paperwork? They all were black. It was weird. It was weird as fuck. I ain't fuck with them. They had this one little white girl though. I used to always wave at her though. She ain't never speak. She would never speak.
Soon as they country get on the word, they gonna come out and start stabbing people, killing people, doing all type of crazy shit to people. We are fucked. All right, gang. So this is what we about to do, gang. We about to head up off this motherfucker. I think I pinned it to the top. It's pinned to the top. Appreciate that, Miss Prissy. This is God's word, goddammit. But shit, it's hard, goddammit. Especially with all these devils coming after you. Let me see. So this is what we're gonna do, gang. We about to get the fuck up out of here. We are about to go to the clubhouse. The clubhouse is up right now. Let me see. Let me read the name of the clubhouse off for everybody. The clubhouse is the whole Miami Homicide is on vacation for the 4th of July. And that is a true statement, gang. We just called them. They on vacation right now. They don't know what the fuck going on. They said that they had moved the detective Mendez out and replaced him with another detective. But today when we called, they let us know that they haven't even replaced him with another detective. So they can't even remember the lies they telling me. But we remember, all right, because we have this live stream going. So look, gang, I'm about to get the fuck up out of here. Hey, anybody got anything to say before we get the fuck up out of here, gang?
Good. Hey, that was a good show today. We're gonna get us some facts. We're gonna check back in on Buddy. Wednesday? See what happened.
Right. I forgot we did talk about the 2020 pandemic. Yeah, you're right. Session Sale was a good show, man. Appreciate y'all listening to the facts of the 2020 pandemic. One thing I want to say though before we get out of here is if you had any loved ones that died from the pandemic, I hope my show today can sway you otherwise, that your loved one did not die from the C word. They died from either the vaccine or you see, and it wasn't the flu, that your loved one, if they got sick, because people tell me all the time, hey man, I had it, man. That shit, I couldn't even breathe. And I'll be like, bro, you had the flu. Period. You had the flu. So I hope to God that this show will show you that your loved one had the flu. They went to the hospital, they was misdiagnosed with the C word. And then the doctor got $52,000, put them on a ventilator, and they died from ventilator pneumonia, which they got suffocated by that ventilator. And I hope that you can understand that, y'all, because I did.
You know, with my aunt, when they put her on the ventilator, I knew she wasn't coming back.
So wait a minute. So your aunt died on the ventilator?
Mm-hmm. My mom's sister.
Wow. And
then she was like maybe 3-4 counties from where she from. Like she wasn't in the same county. Like they had a way at the top of Mississippi, Tupelo.
And you know what? I'm sorry to hear that, my nigga. I want you to show your mama this show. Grab some of these receipts I showed from the headline news and tell your mama the real, because look, bro, 90% of the people on ventilators died, bro. That means when they put your aunt on that ventilator, she didn't have a chance, my nigga. And I'm so sorry to hear that, my nigga, for real, because a lot of people in the crowd lost people to the ventilator, but now by watching this show, they actually can, put 2 and 2 together.
Right. I know several people, got the jab and it was like weeks later, man, an aneurysm. That's my one of my partner's sister, I think it was. Then somebody else had grandmother had an aneurysm.
Let me ask you this. So now that you know that your aunt didn't have a chance on that ventilator, you see what I'm saying? How do you feel knowing that the doctor that put her on there walked off with 52 grand, my nigga? 52 grand, bro. 13 to diagnose her, another 39 to put her on there. How do you feel knowing that the crooked ass doctor walked off?
That just make me angry, just thinking about it. That how money is the rule all evil, and doctors will sell you out. It's sad.
Nah,
I had a surgery one time, and some doctors misdiagnosed me and almost killed me. But good, I went to another hospital. Them folks did an automatic surgery on me, and I came out fine.
Wow.
I would have stayed there. Yeah, so yeah, they do that, man, and they'll sell you out. It's sad. And they make millions of dollars doing it.
They make millions of dollars too.
That'll make you even angry. So, it's sad. But I'm glad people starting to see what's going on, because in the beginning, did nobody know what was up. Everybody was running around like a chicken with their head cut off with that doggone mask over their face.
Nah, you're right. And then they got the new one reason I had to do this show this morning, because they got a new pandemic coming out. And I don't want nobody to jump in this pandemic not knowing and make the same mistakes from the first pandemic. At least the people on this page will know what's going on with this new pandemic. And you see what I'm saying? They can plan accordingly, kind of like how I plan accordingly.
Right. You go get facts over here, y'all. So just stay tuned, man. Keep up,
For real. Hey, we finna get the fuck up out of here, man. Meet us in the clubhouse. It's pinned to the top. Appreciate everybody for coming in. Tomorrow's 4th of July. I should be going live tomorrow. All right, I should be going live tomorrow. If not, that means I am on vacation for one day. But guess what, gang? We will have a 4th of July show. Be sure to set your notifications. I'll be back tomorrow. I love y'all so much. Let's go, gang. Mike, check, yo. Season 4, man, for real. Season 4, paperworkparty.org. Let's go, gang. What's up, family? What's going down, man?
Groups that we're dealing with now.
Y'all be stealing content. You come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. Yeah. Come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. Hey. Pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They wig fall off, they name humble, they trying to repent. We put them on blast real fast, now I'm the bad guy. They become the victim, I'm guilty because I reply. Reporting all my content and crime, running to YouTube. Demonetize the paperwork party, they pulling voodoo. These bald-headed elderly women, see, I ain't gon' have that. It's the wig on, wig off, we verify that wig on. Hey, they come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. Hey, they come up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. Wig on. They pop up on the paperwork party to steal my content. They wig fall off, now they humble, they trying to repent. We put them on blast real fast, now I'm the bad guy. They become the victim, I'm guilty because I reply. Reporting all my content and crime, running to YouTube. See, monetize the paperwork party, they pulling voodoo. These bald-headed elders elderly women. See, I ain't gon' have that. It's the wig on, wig off. We verify that wig on, wig off. You come up on the paperwork part of the steal my content, wig on, wig off. Hey, they pop up on the paperwork part of the steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. Y'all be stealing content. You pop up on the paperwork part of the steal my content. Y'all be stealing content. Y'all be stealing content. You pop up on the paperwork part of the steal my content. Wig on, wig off. Hey, they pop up on the paperwork part of the steal my content. Wig on, wig off. Hey, they pop up on the paperwork part of the steal my content. Man, this season 4, man, we ain't having that. Wanna check out the paperwork party? Go to paperworkparty.org. It's going down, man. It's your boy Paperwork, man. I'm out. Yeah.